Hey, this is Redban coming to you live from the Ice House Comedy Club here in Pasadena, California, where once, sometimes twice a week, we put on a live comedy show in one room, and in the other side of the room, on the other side of the club, we do a live comedy show. So it's pretty much like a green room that we do here, and we have an interesting mix of people here tonight. First, let's start over on...
Happy to be back on Death Squad Ice House Chronicles. You got it. Pasadena, drive by the Rose Bowl, give it a wave, enjoy it. UCLA Bruins playing there, where my grandmother went to school. Class of 1932. Positive energy. Yes, feeling it, pulling it out.
All right, introduce everybody, Brody.
A simple hello would have been okay, Brody.
To my right is a good friend of mine. You've seen him on many things, doing things, creating shows, working currently with roasting of Roseanne and The Burn, which will be on the Comedy Central channels very soon. He is a friend of mine. He was on one of my podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, from Youngstown, Ohio, here he is, the Golden Pony, Tony Hinchcliffe. Let him hear it.
Boy, thank you so much, Brody. I was actually on 2 of your podcasts.
Yeah, you've been on a bunch of them.
I was on the first of 2 podcasts.
You've been on them.
Yeah.
And to Tony's right. Thank you very much, Tony.
Yeah, August 14th, The Burn. Thanks for mentioning that on Comedy Central.
Was that intro okay? It was a little all over the place.
What do they pay for that, you know?
Well, 10:30 Tuesday nights, August 14th, and every Tuesday after that at 10:30. What do I get paid?
No, what do they pay for The Burn?
What do they pay for The Burn?
What do you mean
to be on it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Don, we don't talk about it. You would talk money on a podcast?
I don't mind.
Ladies,
probably everybody gets the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. You know the voice. You know the character. You respect the man, and so do I. Let's get to him right now. Here he is, Mr. Dom Irerra. Let him hear it.
Thank you, Brody. Please put me down.
No, I wouldn't put you down. Why would I do that?
No, I meant you were lifting me. I forgot we were on camera.
Okay. You play to the. These are weird. Like, do you play to the camera or do you play to the?
Hey, Ian. I play to you.
Ian Bag?
No, the real Ian. Ian Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Edwards just walked in the room. Yeah.
What's up?
What's up? Enjoy it, Ian Edwards. Jamaican roots, my friend. Positive energy, Redban. I'm trying to be positive energy.
Are you going to introduce the woman to my right, please?
I want to make sure I have the name correct because...
I'll just do it myself.
You want to do it yourself?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Nobody here knows me.
I
It's
do.
fine. Well, Brian does. Well, Tony does, maybe.
You're funny on Twitter.
Thank you. So are you.
Oh, really?
Yes. I follow you as well. And Tony.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Tony's great.
Thank you.
Tony, you're great.
How dare you say that nobody knows you? I know your work very well.
Oh.
I know you from the beginning. I've seen you in many episodes of different forms of urine and whatnot. And I've seen your work. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the girlfriends' videos. I love it.
Oh, yeah, we love girlfriends.
Can I say something about it? It's not just about the sex. It's about the camaraderie, to see women getting along like that.
Yeah, it's like a family atmosphere.
It really seems like a big family of beautiful lesbians.
Thanks.
That's true, because women are usually so catty, so it's good to see them get along like that.
But I always play crazy person. I'm Dana Diarmond, by the way. If you can't see me.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm the host of
Dana.
Triple X Squad, which we never do, and people have been bothering me.
I saw you
all
in
day.
Bukkake 3, Dana.
No, I did not do that.
Yes.
That must have been a comp.
No, I got a version of it. I mean, I tell you, you closed. You were terrific.
I'm a closer.
What's the definition of bukkake?
It's when you get yizzed. It's a soft J, right? Yizzed upon by everybody.
Is there a number? Like, is it 5 or more?
Well, I saw the lesbian version.
Oh, the lesbian.
Oh, no, you know what was the one? The baseball team I like.
Yes.
Remember the
Squirt
baseball
Gang
team?
Bang 4 I was in. That's
know,
right. You're good.
Thank
Don.
you. Well,
And that
I do research.
you are so good. And that won an AVN award for the best squirting movie of that year. And I think it was 2010.
I love when they act like
Squirt.
they act like it's a
My first porn set just a couple days ago for the show that we're making, and I must say I was very impressed by the male star. They took a break at one point, and he walked around completely naked and met all of us and shook our hands. And
he didn't give you the elbow bump?
And
You're supposed to give elbows only.
Oh yeah.
Well, anyway,
for sanitary reasons.
But he had a full boner the entire
he did?
time.
Yeah.
He was able to maintain even
Who
while
was the
meeting
guy?
us.
Maintained an erection talking to you, Tony?
You don't remember.
I don't remember them.
They take Viagra, though, some of those guys,
They
right?
do all sorts of crazy whatnots.
Oh,
I don't. Yeah, those crazy
cads.
guys. Yeah, they are sociopaths.
It's about getting blood flow in there.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brody.
Do you take anything?
Do I?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nothing.
Just
I saw
I
the
don't
one-
really need to have a boner though.
Just
So
organic.
Not even a little seltzer water down there, just a little sprinkle of it.
How about the woman who, Dana? How about the one who makes that face when she's acting like she's coming? She makes like really ugly a face. You did like a
Me?
scene. No, not you. You did a scene with her where she's disciplined you on something. So then I got on you. She pulled you by your ponytail into the bedroom. Yeah, I'm gonna work myself. I'm gonna start crying now because it was so beautiful. But anyway,
Melissa Monet.
she makes this face like that. Like she's having some kind of stroke or a fit or
Can
something.
you show us what the
Maybe.
face
She
looks
keeps
like?
like
Dom?
her eyes.
Yeah.
No, her eyes like get like real close and like their lids start gyrating,
I
and
don't
she's
know.
making like this really.
Maybe.
That turns me on.
Well,
Maybe,
you couldn't.
yeah.
You were actually getting down on her, so
Keep
you probably
talking,
couldn't
Dom.
see the
Keep
top.
talking.
Yeah.
This is working
I
for
like
all
this.
of us.
Keep talking.
Dom, where do you watch your adult video?
With Fred Willard in at
Oh,
a movie theater near you.
the tiki
Too late.
Come on.
village thing.
What?
I was just
Those
being
were the
silly.
good old
I
days.
just did a
Oh, they
twist.
were.
Good
Fred
go.
Willard, like,
Jack off in
it's
public.
like, if you're over 75, you should be able to stroke it
Yeah.
wherever you want.
He
Yeah.
looks great.
I agree.
You should be able to have a stroke anywhere.
If you can have
It's
a
a
stroke
shame. It
anytime.
couldn't. You know, they say it couldn't happen to a nicer guy, and they mean it sarcastically. He really is a nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
He got caught jerking off. It's so bizarre. That
Well, jerking off doesn't make you not a nice person.
no, but I mean, the fact is, his reputation, because of the situation it was in. You know, if you're jerking off on a porn set,
Was it a gay or straight movie theater?
I heard it was straight, which
Straight.
was good for him.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For him.
No, it's fine.
For him.
Either way.
Even if he was gay. But thank
Different-
God for him.
Different strokes, I guess.
I think
As they
people
say.
were, once they realized it was a straight thing, it like,
Hi.
if it was, it was just, I was relieved. I didn't want to deal with Fred Willard being gay at this
I know,
point.
because I know his
I
wife.
thought he was
and
gay though, so I'm surprised.
No.
You did?
Yeah, he looks gay.
he look-
Fred Willard looks
It's good that
gay?
you don't judge him in any way.
Do I look
he just
gay?
looks gay. That's it.
Am I gayish looking?
Yeah, you
No,
are.
no.
You can. Oh,
You're,
okay.
You're gayish in a PeteeC type of way.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
No,
I understand. That makes sense.
There's nothing wrong.
You're
with being gay.
open-minded. That's what you are.
Yeah, I have an ambiguous sexuality. I guess it's
Oh, yeah.
fluid.
You know, I'm
It's
open-minded. I'm not gay. I'm open-minded. I mean,
Yeah.
I have a mind that wanders and stuff, but I'm not gay. I know that. But if you say it's like, don't think of a pink elephant. What do you think of a pink elephant?
I always thought you. I always thought you kissed like a straight guy.
Oh,
No, he does. He doesn't do like that faggy kind of. You know, Brody just dig like that
Yeah.
fucking tongue like it's a divot.
I don't think I can kiss a guy if I had to do that on a movie.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
you could. I've seen you act, Brody, and you're willing to commit 1,000%.
I got
to
face to
anything.
face with one of the ding dongers the other night, so I couldn't do it.
Well, kissing a ding dong is a little bit different. Who was it? The schizophrenic surfer?
Yeah. So that's like a Brokeback
Well,
Mountain.
that guy's
kind
out
of
of his
thing.
fucking mind.
It's like a broke mind mountain.
Broke mine. Yeah, two of them together. Thanks.
He's scary.
He's not. He's fine. Barry.
I had that guy on King of Queens once, but then I was straight. It was just a joke on Kevin James. So that was like when I first saw the strip. I thought when I first saw the script, Freudian slip. I thought it was going to be a gay scene, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever saw that episode, but I was calling him my beefy boy, and he was posing for a calendar. Did you ever see that one?
I didn't see that one. I have to. It's in syndication. I'm gonna get a chance.
Yeah.
Is it on your? Is the clip saved anywhere?
No, I can't watch myself.
Do you save your stuff anymore?
I
Like,
fucking hate watching me, especially with this fat face now, which is gonna get thinner because I quit drinking.
Yeah, how's that going?
Good, no
It's going
problem. Yeah, little Xanax here and there, and
It's hilarious.
I'm serious.
It's a substitute.
You drink a lot, Dana?
no, I can't.
You look good. You got beautiful skin.
Thank you. I try to keep in shape, and I've been working out like a maniac.
you do? You hike Runyon Canyon like me?
No, that's gay.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Do you do it with your shirt off? Then you're gay.
No, I keep my shirt on.
Okay.
But he does have a dick in his mouth when he does.
Oh, Tony, how dare you?
Tony.
It's not a real dick.
Tony, that's
Yeah,
aggressive.
it's a fake dick. It's a dildo.
It's only one dick.
It's different.
I don't have. There's no.
It's just a hiking dildo.
I have a hiking
He's got
stick.
a black dick with white balls because he's
So
a
are
people
you-
person.
are you-
Because he's not racist, you know what
No.
I'm saying? So it's a
I know what
mixed,
you're saying.
It's
I
a
use-
mixed race dildo.
Yes.
I use Nordic poles
Oh.
with my shirt on.
Yeah, that's good.
That's his name?
Oh, so everyone's saying, you know what?
I like that we're all giggling. We're just all giggling.
Nordic pole.
I know I'm not.
So who's your favorite actress from Girlfriends?
Oh
Who
my
do you
gosh.
like working with the most?
It's not fair. I can't.
You can tell
I
me.
can't
We've known each other
choose.
for like 10 minutes. I feel like, like a big brother
I
to
don't
you.
know. I always I love Julia Ann a
Oh,
lot.
she's incredible.
Yeah, and
How old is she? She's pretty old,
She
right?
is 43, I believe.
How come your voice went up on that? You're gonna start
I'm
singing.
guessing. I'm guessing. I believe she's 10 years older than me, like on the dot. So,
Has the
she's gorgeous.
for somebody has the business changed a lot recently? Is it?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
a bad question to ask?
No, it's okay. The business is always changing. We have our own little
You don't
trends, and then we have little struggles, and then our triumphs.
But
I saw the most perverted one. I think the most perverted ones is our mother and daughter exchange.
Oh yeah.
But now they're doing.
Is that real?
No.
Nah, it's fake.
No, of course not. They're right. I mean,
But they
can't
try
watch- I
to
can't
they try
watch
to
it no
pair
more
up
now.
like women, like an older and a younger woman that look like they're maybe related,
right.
and then the whole thing with Girlfriends.
I think that's disgusting that they lied to us.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Well-
broke my heart
You know
the
what I'm
first
saying?
I
time.
don't know.
so
It
it's
seems like
acting.
the legality is. Yeah, I'm a really great actress.
Yeah, you are.
Did you know? I was nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
Oh, for
I
real?
played Jane Hathaway in the Beverly Hillbillies parody. Imagine that. That was crazy.
I believe you're a great actress. You're funny and
gotta check that out.
you're pretty and you're
Thank
you're
you.
holding your own here. And Dom's doing a great job. Dom gets it. Tony gets it. Ian Edwards gets it. Stephen Brody Stevens gets it. I just had to go around and put out some positive
We
energy.
get it.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
We
The-
get it.
feeling
Oh,
it.
jeez.
The name of that movie, that was, what was it? Was just called the Beverly Hillbillies parody?
A Triple X parody, I think. Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't give it one of those.
I love when
no,
they have to
because
tell you
parody,
it's
it's a First Amendment thing. You can parody whatever.
I love when they
the
tell
fuck
you it's a
want.
parody, like you wouldn't know it. Oh, this
Yeah.
I got asked to be in the Hangover parody.
Oh, I was in it.
You were in it?
Yep.
Oh.
I was in it.
What'd you
should have come.
play?
It was awesome. I played a doctor.
Oh,
Played a
perfect.
doctor.
Yeah, Dane. Is there an actor? I don't know if I
Dane
should. Dane Cross?
Cross.
Yeah.
He named himself after
Dane Cook?
Dane Cook and David Cross.
Wow.
Like, who likes both of them?
That's funny.
Who the fuck like that guy? I guess, but
Yeah.
that's such a broad.
Yeah, they're so different.
Furthermore,
You
who,
would-
There's-
who likes their acting?
So Dane Cross,
don't know.
he's an actor in the business.
Yeah.
Did you not have a good scene with him? Or
No, I didn't fuck him. No way.
Why?
No.
Oh, easy there, easy
Whoa.
there.
No,
So what
fuck
did-
him.
On your high
Fuck
moral
He
horse.
seems like a good guy, though. I don't know. Am I wrong?
No, he's just not really like my speed. I did my scene with James Dean.
Yeah.
I'm a teenager. Yeah.
So you only fuck with people you want to fuck with?
Yeah. Or people I feel like, I know the people in the business, and after I get to know them and hear about their work and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, now you're gonna come up to my level. Like, there's people I won't work with them for years and years, and then I'm like, okay, now you're
What
ready.
do they do to
Give me an
change that for you?
Just become a pussy slayer and just like start killing it and like just slaughtering girls. Like,
Well, girls like come to you and say, "Man, that dude killed my pussy."
yeah,
Like that?
yeah.
That's sweet.
Like if I hear good things, if I hear all the time like this guy is a total failure. He's got a flaccid wiener. It's like watching a Play-Doh factory all day long. It's just
So you don't want to.
I'm just like, I don't want none of that.
But what are the guys?
Who wants a soft dick?
I don't know.
Whoever said that?
What are the guys funny on a
I
podcast?
want a challenge.
Hopefully, the women I get with.
Oh yeah, I love a good sense of humor.
The sense of humor.
Yeah, I love it.
So what happens if the adult video actor guy has a good sense of humor? Does that come into play?
Oh, maybe I'll probably get to know him as a person a little bit better and see if it works out, or But I try to I stick with the old dudes, man. I love the old dudes.
You ever do Ron Jeremy?
No, not that old.
You haven't done him?
I love.
No.
Remember Sarah?
Not that old.
Did you ever hear Sarah Silverman's joke about Ron?
No. What is
She said that she was watching him blow himself, and his pinky was out, and you know why?
it's
because the guy's got class.
He's classy.
I love that joke.
What up, Rogan?
Hey, Joe Rogan.
Hi.
Joe Rogan, yes,
Hi,
positive
Joe.
energy. We just
my
stepped
brother.
it up a notch right now.
Oh my gosh.
Joe picking up the dog. Twix.
Yeah.
This is cool.
It was a rudderless ship without you, Joe Rogan.
I doubt that, Dom Irerra. I sincerely doubt that. My humble friend.
Hey, you were shooting
Who's got
some
their fucking shit
motherfucking
on
pool
loud?
the
Is
other
that
night.
me? No.
Not me.
Always check before
Not
you
me.
yell.
It's not me.
Dom Irerra's my pool playing friend.
Ooh, Joe, you were
Playing
shooting
pool
great
together.
the other night. Jesus Christ.
I was on a hot streak.
Fucking A.
Pool's a fun game. I'm good at it.
I'm
actually.
pretty good at it.
I'm not as good as Joe.
Here
I'm
we
not,
go.
whoa, I'm not that
Good at it.
Did you guys hustle your way through college?
I hustle my way through life. Everybody loves to bet with me because I beat them.
You've seen the movie Pool Hall Junkies, right, Joe?
Yeah. Stupid fucking movie. Terrible.
It's hilarious.
There's no good pool in that movie.
Tony's
at all.
favorite
Not a
movie.
fucking single person in that movie knows how to play. Those scumbags.
Who's in that movie, Tony?
Christopher
Schroeder.
Walken, Mars Callahan,
Ricky Schroeder.
Ricky Schroeder,
Rick Schroeder.
I know him, so I can call him Ricky.
Chaz
We're like
Palminteri.
this.
See?
He's so cute.
You want some of that?
No,
Joe's
thank you.
bumming.
I just think he's adorable.
Who,
she
Chaz
does.
Palminteri?
No, Ricky Schroeder.
Rick Schroeder. I think he's cute.
Every time I see Chaz Palminteri, ask me the same question.
What?
Dominic, do you think the Bronx Tale would go well in London?
What
It's like,
happened to
why the
that
fuck
guy?
does he keep asking me? I love the guy.
What
I love
happened to
the-
that guy? That guy
He's a
came
good
out of the
actor.
gates, guns blazing, had that big movie, and then
I don't know.
sort of died off.
But he's a good actor, and
So
I
he
heard
died
the
off.
live show's good.
I heard it sucks.
Oh, really?
No, just made that up.
Just for conflict?
I'm fucking crazy today.
I bet he was one of those guys
silly,
who'd
silly.
like end up in the audition room with like De Niro and Pacino
and
all
he
the
just
time.
started sucking
Yeah.
their cocks. Just dropped down to his knees.
Wow.
An homage.
You're coming in with all guns blazing,
It's
Joseph.
the fucking
He's a
drive.
respected
It's
actor.
carbon dioxide poisoning or something.
He's a respected actor, Chaz Palminteri.
By who?
Guy like me, I think he did a great job in Bronx Tale. I know he's done live stage work.
What
you
else?
know.
What else has he done besides Bronx Tale? That's all I
Exactly.
can remember.
That's what I'm
I'm
talking
sure he's
about.
been on like CSIs and
Superman,
that kind of stuff. He's done. He's like one of those guys, like a Joe Montana. Those guys are good actors.
How dare you compare the two?
You don't think Joe Montana's?
No, the guy's great. He's been around forever.
He
Joe
was-
Montana.
He was in that movie that I did,
Movies.
Yeah.
Raging Bull 2.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was.
Joey Diaz is in that too, right?
Oh, I didn't see him.
How is it? How is Raising Bull 2?
I don't know. I only did the scenes that
Did you read the script or did you just say fuck it? Let me
I
just
can't
do
read
it.
the script. I fucking hate reading scripts. I got to go read with my friend Scrovan. I'm dying to get out of it.
Really?
You don't do a podcast at 3 in the afternoon Saturday, do you?
I can make it. No, there's a
So
UFC though.
rare.
You want to go to the UFC?
Where's it at?
Staples Center.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's fighting?
Oh.
The main event is Mauricio Shogun Hua versus Brennan Vera. Live on Fox.
I'll be there.
You might be on TV if you wave. If you have a big
TV?
rubber finger in the crowd, maybe.
That'd be great. Television? I can tell my family?
You could be famous, Dominic.
Live on
You know what's
Fox.
funny about that? Like when I started out, my whole family, I was in a commercial, and it was called RC Cola, and I was pretty strong, pretty built then. I was like in my 20s.
Tell us.
And I fucking was cut like a motherfucker. And I'm drinking this. I take a pizza out of the oven, and I drink RC Cola, and I just go, like it was good. And my family they'd hear the music, they go, he's on, and they'd all fucking run. And this is like the biggest thing of their lives. Now I could be fucking winning an Academy Award, they wouldn't watch it. They couldn't give a fuck. Every time they say, tell me when you're on, I go, I'm on Craig Ferguson. You know what? I fell asleep. And I forgot everything. They fucking don't care at all.
They don't
get used to
DVR or anything.
What, are they immune?
No, they don't.
People get used to it.
They get used to it. They don't.
They're immune to your career now.
Yeah.
Immune to it.
Okay.
My mom DVRs still.
I'm gonna be honest
But
with
I'm
you,
not on
Dana.
that much.
I'm older than you.
No.
Yeah, I gotta tell you. I'm
But
gonna tell
not
you.
by much.
I'm gonna tell you right out of the box. Not in geological time.
Dominic,
no.
I hear you're a fan of Dana's work.
I am. Did you hear it on the way in?
I heard it outside.
I am a fan. I watch the way that you can put your legs over your head like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do that?
I'm flexible.
You
yeah.
really are. And you're and you seem to really enjoy.
Yes, word.
You enjoy people. You enjoy people.
I do. I enjoy doing weird things.
What kind of, you say you go exercise a lot. What do you do specifically? Do you do a lot of stretching?
I'm
and yoga?
glad you asked.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Do you have a DVD
Thank you.
coming out or something?
See, I have a good sense.
I do Pop PeteeC. It's a bar class. I go to the one in Silver Lake, and it's like ballet, Pilates, yoga, and light weights. It's isometrics.
Oh, I like that.
I really.
Where you make your muscles shake, and you sweat, and there's all babes in there.
Woo!
Oh.
So,
What
Pop
time is
PeteeC.
class?
It's all the time. No, they have a schedule online if you want to.
See, she's really. You ever see her
Check
work?
that out.
She's my friend. I try not to watch her work.
Well, you know, she's my friend too.
It's like Uncle Joe.
Out of respect.
Are you serious? Yeah. You don't watch?
I try not to watch people that I know fuck.
But the thing that this not
That's
just
a good rule.
I kind of prefer it
not
that
just
way.
not
yeah.
just
Oh, really?
Do you?
but the getting pissed on thing, I love that. Seriously,
I love it too.
It's so, but the way you did it,
Thank you.
Did you know about that, Joe?
Listen, I'm sober right now. I'm gonna need a joint. Got any marijuana up in this bitch, Brian Reichel? This is ridiculous.
What about
Can't
just
be hearing people getting pissed on.
but
while
your
I'm
basic
sober.
like when you put your pictures up on your Tumblr through Twitter and all that, those are cool to look at. I don't know if
Yeah.
I want to see you get urinated on. That's me.
Yeah, I mean, there's all different levels of eroticism, I suppose.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
I always thought it was funny that you become a porn star immediately. If you do. Like there's no other business that you're like maybe the Olympics, but you're like a star. You
Right.
3 cocks in a row. You're a star.
You don't even need 3. 1.
No, one.
One on film. What do you do? I'm a porn star.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
what have I seen you in? You haven't seen me in anything? I just started today.
Right.
But
Right.
Almost.
I was really weird the first couple years about it. I was like, that's so self-congratulatory. Like, I'm
Yeah.
a star. Like, I felt like I really needed to
yeah, how did that happen in
Nail
the
it.
business? Do you know anything about the
I'll pass it.
the
Yo,
business.
Pass. How dare you?
I don't know.
How did that start? How did it become porn star? You know, any idea?
I don't know. Like, I feel like me personally, I just started working all the time and
You're a proletariat.
I just kill it. I just go in
Dana
there.
and I didn't meet physically before she did porn, but we became like sort of internet buds
Yeah.
before she did porn. You know, exchanged
Yeah.
emails and shit back in the Dizzy. But you know, when you jumped into porn, it was like, whoa, that's like someone I know. And now they're fucking on camera. That's
Right.
Yeah, it's weird because I met you tonight. I like you, and I'm gonna go home and jerk off watching you.
I'm glad.
Isn't that nice?
I'm glad to hear
I've never
it.
said that before. I feel free.
Yeah.
You've never
I
said
feel
that
like a porn star watcher.
You really never said that before?
Did somebody know?
Yo, where'd that joint go? It fucking went into the abyss.
I think the dog is.
Where did that joint
What the
go?
fuck is going on with you people? You sit down with the joint in the back?
Tony, what happened with
They're
that?
sitting on it.
Where'd the joint go?
Oh my God! The guy who
Silly
brought it.
Don't bogart
The
that
fuck are you
joint,
doing,
my
Tony?
friend.
Give it to those
It's
people in the
Pete.
back.
It's Pete, the guy who
The
brought
fuck, Tony?
Rogan's out of control.
Jesus,
Oh
Tony.
my God!
Sorry, I'm
Thank you,
sorry,
sir.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir.
But
Rogan.
You've really never said that to anybody before?
I feel like the way that I market myself is more like humanizing porn stars, not being on a pedestal or unattainable. And so I feel like if
Tony.
people tell me like I'm gonna jerk off to you or I
They
jack
say-
my dick to you all
they
the
say
time,
that? Really?
it's kind of like
Oh,
it's
you
like
like
they're
that.
comfortable. Like I make them feel comfortable because I do really awful things.
What's the
Joe?
What's
You
the
might
weirdest?
not want to hear this.
Cover your ears, Joe.
Cover
What's the
your
weirdest?
My
I'll
ears
tell
are
you-
covered.
I'll tell you
What's
later.
the weirdest? What's the weirdest shit you do?
I
done.
do everything. I used to do a lot of like really hardcore like BDSM stuff, like really get the shit kicked out of me.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah, I used to.
And you really like it?
Did people
I
like
like it.
punch
Really?
you?
not
not
like
into
close
that.
fisted.
Smack you,
But
though?
I like getting like punched like in the ass.
Oh,
Oh.
you do?
Oh,
Yeah,
You
like
say-
not in the face though.
You say that.
All right.
You say that.
Did you ever punch a
I
You
rabbit?
say
ever have
that.
you say that, but have you ever had someone who really knows how to fucking punch?
not
punch
you
you in
as
the
Well,
face?
not
style.
like
Not you as
cage
style.
fighter
Like ground
punch
and
me.
pound ass punches.
Joe would break
come
your
on.
Beating
fucking.
the shit.
I'll crack your
It's a
hip.
sexual sex
Femur.
punch in the
Yeah.
ass.
It's just
Like,
reverse
if you
mount
do
her ass.
If you get in the ring with her, Joe,
Yeah.
and you ground and pound her, she'll squirt in your face.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll say it's squirt, but it's really urine.
It is. I know it's the stupidest.
Is it urine?
Yeah.
Most of the
Nobody
time.
could fucking squirt like for a minute.
That's what I always wonder. Well, what the fuck is going on? I don't have that equipment. I'm not going to talk shit.
I don't know.
Have you done defecation stuff or
not on purpose?
So you draw the line.
Not when my family's there.
Was it accidental butt sex poopy stuff?
I've like girls have like shit on me before. But that, I mean,
by accident?
Yeah, just accidents happen.
Okay.
But like my gay dad told me, it's like
my gay dad.
My gay dad said if you're gonna fuck somebody in the ass, be prepared to get shit on your dick. And I was like, okay, that's good advice.
How old
Not
were you
typical
when he told you this?
dad advice.
6.
I was probably like
7.
20, 21 or something.
Wow.
My dad is like really blunt.
Was your dad always gay?
My dad was always gay.
How did you become
He
born?
fucked my mom in her vagina and then ejaculated inside, and then his sperm.
Yeah, I know about all that.
You know, you have a kid. You know how that stuff
but
works.
how did?
But they're still
gay
married
guy
and everything.
No,
he fucked my
still
mom.
married?
He fucks my mom.
Well, he's bisexual.
Yeah, but my dad lives with his boyfriend Bill.
Okay.
Now.
So they're married.
But my parents were fucking freaks, man. I'm like the most normal person in my family.
Wow.
My parents they were swinging. They were doing all sorts of
Where did you grow
cruising,
up?
doing all sorts of shit.
What's that Thanksgiving like?
Cruising.
Trolling.
You go out and pick up people.
Yeah, rest stops, parks.
And this was
Great
when
real laugh.
you were alive?
That's my dad thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty intense,
I mean, just because you have kids doesn't mean you want to stop.
You have to stop cruising and shit.
I know.
Yeah,
but I mean,
you gotta cruise. You know.
I feel you.
You know how we do. Yeah.
Why are you saying
I love that guy. I love
That's
that
Ian.
guy.
That's Ian
Because he
Edwards,
knows.
everybody.
I can tell.
Ian's a bad motherfucker.
I'm understanding, you know what I'm saying?
You're good like that.
So,
He's good. Yeah.
when did you know that things were different? And what age did you realize that,
No, my dad didn't come out until I was like almost 20. But I wasn't like mad at him for being gay. I was mad at him because he like kept it a secret, because we were always raised around gay people, and of course like I would put it together like, oh, like that guy wasn't really like just friend. Like my parents weren't just playing D&D at the neighbor's house; they were swinging with them too.
wow.
Where'd you grow up with your father?
In Florida, in Orlando.
Orlando has a lot of swingers.
Disneyland.
You know where
They
there's
have
a
all
lot of
sorts of-
fucking
they have the Parliament
swingers, man?
House.
What's
They have all
Tampa?
sorts of shit.
Tampa
Yeah.
has
They
a
have
ton of swingers.
They got a
Nudist
ton of strip
colonies.
clubs.
They have nude beaches.
That heat.
They had those.
It's the
lingerie-
humidity. It's not the heat. It's the
Yeah.
humidity.
Dom,
It's
we're
so
moving to
crazy.
Tampa.
The freaks that
Let's
escape. They
Me
escape
and
from
you.
New York and move north.
But it's okay.
A group of them came to one of my shows once at the Tampa Improv, and they waited for me to tell me about their club, and then I could go and watch them fuck.
No.
How did they look?
They were
Were they
wretched. They're always wretched.
Yeah,
They're always a
bad.
mess. I was like, why would I go and watch you fuck? Why are you guys crazy?
know
Just to see something crazy.
No, I wouldn't. Good call, Joe.
Thank
I'd rather
you.
go to
Okay.
Are strip clubs still cool?
Depends
No.
who you're going with, why you're going.
Too innocent.
I'm superficial when it
Strip
comes to
clubs,
watching
they're just
people
a
fuck.
hustle. It's just a hustle.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
I always
soulless
rather get
grind.
a whore than
A soulless
stripper.
grind.
Yeah. I was a stripper for a long time, and it was just like, tell
where-
me more about how you hate your wife.
Ah.
Like blah blah blah.
Where'd you work? What city?
I worked at a lot of places in Orlando, but I moved out here. I used to live in Pasadena when I first moved out to California, and there was a bikini club called Pleasures. It was like a converted IHOP. It looked like an IHOP on the outside, but it was a bikini bar on the inside.
Whoa.
Yeah, but it's
And
not there
so
anymore.
That's one of those places where they just sort of sit on your lap, and that it's not like stripping. Is that what it is? Or they only
Yeah,
get
you
your
have to be.
bikini?
It's like a full liquor place, and so you had to be like 6 feet away from the
customer?
tip rail. Yeah, to take your top off.
a
But
normal
when you
bar,
gave
you could
lap
be right next
dances,
to them.
But you had to have a top on.
when you get
Okay.
lap dances.
Yeah.
Can't you make a lot of money now that you're a porn star? Can't you make like bank stripping because people know you? They come out
Yeah,
to
that's
see
true.
you.
A lot of girls feature dance, but I don't.
You don't,
eh,
you don't fuck with that.
I don't really like traveling around. Like,
Isn't that how they make money, though?
Carney
Isn't that like
stuff.
the big thing?
I've been in the business for 8 years, and I still make movies like all the time. So
When's your next movie?
I'm working on Friday for Belladonna Entertainment.
Oh, I love Belladonna.
I'm gonna abuse some ladies. It's gonna be fun. Belladonna recently retired. Boo.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
I read that in the trades.
In the AVN and the XBiz.
Is she directing
Yeah.
and producing her own stuff now?
Her partner is her husband, Aiden. He's doing all the all the production stuff. She's not even directing anymore.
Is it tough
She's
for them?
over it.
That business sort
That's
of
cool,
the internet pulled the rug out from that business. It's really kind of
just
crazy.
like music. Yeah.
Well, much worse than music, because at least music had some sort of alternative, the live performance for the artist.
Yeah.
That's about it. But for the porn business, nobody gave a fuck. Everybody's talking about the banking business fail. Porn business is a goddamn billion-dollar business, and literally 90% of it evaporated. And no one cares because everybody's so hypocritical about sex. It's a very weird thing.
I've seen commercials
Or they're
for
just
that,
happy to
Joe.
get the shit for free online.
Well, that is certainly that. No, there's certainly that. Certainly people want to get the shit for free, but the idea that them as a business were somehow damaged in the economy, that they needed a bailout. Like, that business could fail, That's not like a paint company.
That'd be hilarious
It's not
if
like,
they did, go to the Congress
They
and
did.
ask for a bailout.
They did, yeah. It was perceived as purely as a publicity stunt. Nobody took it seriously.
That's not
But yeah,
fair.
a group of guys, it isn't fair, right?
It's not.
It's weird in a hypocritical sort of a sense.
Right.
Because
We need, like,
a
a
lot of
Lars
people watch
Ulrich
fucking porn.
to fight porn piracy.
No, you don't.
We need
That's the
one of those
worst,
type of
because then
people.
everybody would hate him.
Yeah, that's fine. Everybody already hates everybody that does porn anyway.
I don't know if so.
No.
But we
we
just need
don't.
one guy to just throw himself out there and really just.
Why do you think
do it.
everybody hates everybody that does porn? You really think that?
I don't know.
No.
You're getting a lot of love at this table.
Yeah,
Well, okay. Well, it's because I'm sitting right in front of you.
No.
it's not.
No.
fucking
I would
comics. We would
speak
tell you
this
this
way.
Oh, okay.
I would speak this way, and I often do.
Yeah.
People have asked me what you're like. I'm always nice.
Oh,
I would
well,
never
thank
say anything bad.
you.
You're a nice person.
Thanks. So are you.
Thank you. But you are. I mean, it's not. This isn't bullshit. I mean,
The
why would
positive
anybody be
energy is
mean
working.
to you
Yeah.
just because of your occupation?
Well, I feel like maybe people don't really think it matters as much. Like, if people, they pirate mainstream movies or something, they're like, oh, well, those people are rich, but they'll still go and see, like Batman at IMAX or whatever. They'll still, make the effort to go out to a movie. But stealing porn on the internet's more no one's going to notice this. And besides, they're all fucking whores anyway.
Are they even stealing, though? I mean,
Yeah,
first
you
of all,
just
when you
turn
go
it
to
on.
YouPorn or something like that, is that stealing?
It's really questionable.
Okay, so
All
if you
of
go to a
it's really-
website, like just YouPorn, and they have videos up, that's stealing? Is that considered stealing?
Not anymore, but it used to.
Yeah.
Be.
It used to be?
Yeah, now all the big some company bought all those. I forget which company it is. They own all the youth porn.
So how do they make
and
money?
everything like that.
From ad
Ad revenue?
ad revenue. The people that
I never
are
even see those ads.
driving.
I'm focused. But I got no time to see no goddamn ad.
Yeah, it's always like a
but
dick.
the-
It's a dick in the periphery.
make
like,
your dick
hey,
bigger.
What the fuck
But the
is
free
this
ones
here
they're
for?
not the best scenes. You got to really search for it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Someone's a connoisseur.
okay, so the situation is these traffic, people that are more traffic savvy and internet savvy, kind of got all the porn for free on the internet, and then smaller companies couldn't compete, and so these traffic people went and bought out these companies for pennies on the dollar for whatever their catalog was worth, and then also vomited that out onto the internet. But then there's other tube sites, and people just kind of whatever, I'm just going to type in porn or butt sex or double anal or whatever, and whatever comes up they'll click on. But there's these other tube sites, and you don't really know where they originate from, so they might be from Nigeria, and there might be a sweatshop of people just uploading just tons of content, and they don't know what it is, and they're just getting paid $3 a day or something.
Right.
And that's princely to them, but they're also uploading shit like child pornography
That's not
or
good.
bestiality porn.
Not good.
Or snuff movies.
It's funny that it's okay to kill animals, but you can't fuck them. Isn't that funny?
Well, I don't.
There's,
fuck,
there's
I'm
laws
in tr-
against fucking
Are you
animals
serious? I'm in trouble.
in certain states.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, so it's you never really know what you're looking at, and so it's probably better to choose probably pick and choose better of what you really want to view and support, and then throw it out a few dollars.
Don't think like that when it comes to porn.
I
think
know.
when it comes to porn, they think of it as just my dirty little thing. Make sure this door is locked in my office. Want to talk about it. You don't go to
Right.
work and say, I found this fucking porn site. Holy shit, did I shoot some loads?
Yeah.
Everyone's so
Yeah.
suppressed. You can't be honest
I
about
know.
your natural. I mean, if you have a real good friend at work, you could tell them about the shit you just took.
I only
You
feel
know?
remorse.
And you feel sneaky.
I only feel remorse if I came to the wrong clip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the one before was better. I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
I should've-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You're like, oh.
fucked up with your
Yeah,
timing.
this,
Yeah.
this is.
Or when you try to
Premature
freeze a
ejaculating.
frame and it gives you the fucking ad in the center of the screen, you cocksucker. You wanted to let me freeze it, piece of shit.
That's a real loser.
You give me an ad when I hit pause. There's
See,
an
that's
ad
the
that pops
ad.
up.
Yeah.
That's the ad.
You jerk off to an ad.
Why am I blowing a load on the Geico logo?
But you can jerk off with kids today. I'll tell you what.
The kids
they
today,
didn't
they
know.
can jerk.
Well, what I had in the '90s,
You can jerk off with kids
you
today.
download a blowjob video. It would take fucking an hour and a half to download, and it was 15 seconds long. And you were happy to have it.
It was a lot
And
of
you
work.
were
You were
happy.
happy, and no, we had nothing, and we were grateful for that nothing.
Well, I mean, before the internet, it was just like the mystery box of porn that people found in the woods.
Yeah,
Like everybody
magazines.
that I knew would find like this mysterious box of
In the woods.
Or you just had
in the
one.
woods.
Yeah,
I don't know who puts it
Or you
there.
just
I've
had
had
one
these-
tape.
Who goes in the woods?
I found
That too, yeah. But I mean, did you never
porno
find anything?
magazines.
What's that?
I found porno magazines.
I did too.
Yeah, everybody
Growing up.
did.
I
Did
guess
you
people-
find them in the woods?
In the woods.
It
I
was,
found him
it was
in
the Squatch. He was
In
the one-
My grandmother used
You ever
to
find-
squirt to them.
Well, I just used to
We
borrow
went to the
tapes,
woods.
Used to squirt on our
borrow
dog.
tapes.
but you get to keep them because nobody asks you for the tape back.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, they do. I had a friend, my friend Brian Holloway. He's still, I think he was running executive billiards in White Plains, New York. This motherfucker was a porn fiend, a really
hilarious.
naturally funny dude. But this dude would come to work with bot, and we would trade. We would trade like fucking baseball cards. We'd trade off porn.
That's cool.
I got
hilarious.
free porn up in Seattle.
Good.
Yeah,
Free.
Tana, because Tana Manu ran Taboo Video on First Avenue, so he like really got me into spankage, and it would be here's 5
Spankage.
tapes. This is right before DVDs came out. It was like VHS, no late fees, learn to jerk off. So Tana like made it positive about like because in college guys didn't talk, but college baseball guys they didn't talk about jerking off. It was like, oh, you jerk off, that's weird.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it was when I was in college.
Yeah, you know what? That world has fucking turned on its head because of the
Yeah.
internet. College kids are talking about everything now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were living in innocent times.
Yeah, and then
Well,
then
at least
I
you
got
were safe with a priest. You know, you could feel solace and
Good
comfort
thing.
in the
thing.
spirituality of that
Good
man.
thing that was there.
Seattle's a good porn town, isn't it? There's a lot of.
I've never explored that region.
She's never come there.
No. I went up there and I did some like really specific bondage like
Oh,
this.
what?
I've been to Seattle one time and I did like this bondage stuff that was like.
You got to meet Jimmy Norton, my pal.
Oh,
Jimmy.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he hosted the AVN Awards before.
He
yeah.
is such a fucking little pervert. What a great
Oh,
guy.
he looks like it, yeah.
A great guy, and I'm sure he would love you. Oh, he would
Yeah,
love you.
he's pretty much the sweetest pervert
Yeah.
you'd ever meet.
Oh, he's a
Aw.
very, very nice human being.
Aw.
But he's an admitted pervert.
He's a comedy
That's
star.
good. That's good.
He jerks off what, twice a day, probably.
You'd have to talk to him about that. Fuck him up.
I'll find out
The
for
guy
you,
with
Brody.
the secret camera, Brody. Come on.
It's twice a.
Show you.
I used to jerk off twice a day. Now it's like.
Oh, that's what it was. He wanted to talk about it.
Yeah,
himself.
right.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's not back on myself.
That was my next question,
Joe,
bro.
Joe, that was just.
Do you like
reflex.
Christmas? Because I love Christmas. You know, Christmas growing
Joe, that
up.
was just. that was just a reflex.
You're like Byron Allen. It's like when Byron Allen
take
tosses
that.
those softballs to people in that
Yeah.
late
That
is
night
a
show.
compliment.
Hey
Thank
man, Dom, I heard you just got back from the zoo.
Not only that, you can't believe the funny things that happened to you on the way back in a row.
This is crazy here
Most
at
of them are
Comics
clean.
Unleashed. We're crazy.
Hilarious.
Have you done
Oh
a show?
my gosh.
Have you ever
I
done?
fucking hated it.
Did you do it?
One time, and that one and out.
No, yeah, I would watch, and I was like, how the fuck did they get Adam Carolla?
Oh,
How
well,
the
I
fuck-
was on with him. Thank God Adam doesn't shut up, which I love. I love Adam, but he's a fucking filibuster.
Yeah.
And you know he is, and he kept it moving, and I didn't have. I
Yeah.
don't want to do my material like a
If
fucking
there's
asshole.
ever a guy who is designed for podcasts, it's Adam Carolla. That motherfucker could talk for days. No
I
wonder
did
he's
it,
doing.
I
five
did it
of them a
last
day.
week. It was
It's
so
amazing.
easy. Yeah, he's great though.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the best like ranters about anything. You know, corkscrew technology really hasn't come far. I mean, someone 100 years ago figured it. And he will go on a
whatever
fucking
it is.
15-minute corkscrew rant just by picking this stupid thing up. Yeah, it's amazing how he can do that. He's got a great skill for that.
He does the live shows a lot, too.
Those
now.
are terrible. Those are death.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, man. Fuck live podcasts. I'm tired of people doing it because they're just trying to make money. Because that's what it is. Because it sucks.
Yeah,
they
we did
suck.
it once.
They're not as good as comedy shows.
It's not. We did it once at the Laugh Factory, and I said, no more audience.
Yeah, fuck this.
Not for this.
Yeah, people are doing it, and they're doing it because you can make a ton of money, and people like to go see it live. And I guess for people, it might be kind of interesting. But for the audience, first of all, for the people listening, you get this weird hybrid where it's like not quite stand-up comedy, but it's not quite a normal podcast. A normal podcast, the beautiful thing that people like about it is they feel like they're here with us.
Yeah.
You know, there's no one there with you when you're on a stage. It's like, it's craziness. Like, what are you doing? You're having this conversation pretending people aren't there?
Right.
Or do you play to them? There's 300 fucking people staring at you talking. Like, you can't possibly be that interesting. This is like good music for commuting or good sound for commuting. It's good for the gym. It's good for when you're occupied with something else. That's where podcast fans like really enjoy us. It's not a show. You know, comedy, a comedy show, stand-up comedy show has to be fucking focused. There's 300 people staring at you.
Yeah.
You got to put on a show. You're not putting on a show when you're doing a podcast. I mean, we're all just talking.
Yeah.
That's what I told you.
It's not designed for an audience.
When I tell you about the kids in Ireland that kept coming up to
Amen.
me, they all said they listened to it on their way to work in
Yeah,
their
that's
cars.
the beautiful thing about it, man. There's a place where you can not just entertain people, but you can make their day more enjoyable. You take something that sucks, like a commute, and it becomes awesome. You go to work, an hour later, you're laughing your balls off. You're like, you come up with some ridiculous thing that Joey Diaz might have said, or Ian might have said, or anybody might have said, and you'll bring that up at work. You'd be fucking laughing. It literally makes people feel better on their way to work. It'll start them off right, and it puts people in a sense of community. You know, there's something that happens when you have a regular podcast is the people that listen and they resonate with what you're saying and they tune in all the time are people that kind of share similar ideas with you, and maybe they haven't had anybody say this kind of shit before. They haven't heard anybody say it because people are worried about offending sponsors on the radio because the FCC doesn't allow them to even breach certain subjects.
Yeah.
It's like not even language anymore. There's like subjects you can't breach.
Well, when you talk about Adam, it set him free.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I mean,
yeah,
you
that's
were,
what he needed.
See, you were already free because you did stand-up.
Yeah,
you already had that, but he didn't do stand-up.
He did.
But
He
not
started
classic,
off.
Well,
He
How's
quit
it
because
stand-up?
it's good. It's very good. He's very funny.
I'm not
I saw
surprised.
his first time back after I think 13 years or something fucking crazy where he hadn't done stand-up in a long time at the Irvine Improv, and he killed. And
So-
that was my problem with doing a podcast with him. I'm like, that part was awesome. And he wanted me to do stand-up, and I was like, I can't do stand-up because that's like for specials. See, if I do my stand-up, now
Yeah.
that's on the internet, and that material's gone.
Right.
And now I have to write a whole new hour within the next 30 days because I got to
Yeah,
go to a
right.
new town, and my fans have already heard this. So I can't do that. I can't just do stand-up in your show. So that was the first time I'd ever done a live podcast. Adam could pull it off. Look, he can sit there and it'd be like, it's like watching a talk show. It's like watching, Craig Ferguson or whatever. But to me, it's not as good.
I like when people ask you if you make all that stuff up. You know, I'm thinking, if you make all that stuff up for an hour, you know how fucking brilliant you'd have to be?
Or high on mescaline.
Yeah.
You'd have to be a scroll in front of you and you're just reading it as it comes down. You're not quite sure what you're saying. It's like doing a cold reading.
Joe, can you become a better podcaster, like grow, or is it like something that you have?
Sure. I'm better this week than I was last week, for sure. Yeah, I fuck up all the time. I'll fuck up interviews. I'll fuck up conversations with people. You don't mean to, but you're ad-libbing. And when you're ad-libbing, sometimes you don't, especially if you're new to having a conversation with a person, you don't know the rhythm of that person. And you might be over-anxious. You might talk over them. It's hard to be perfect all the time. It's hard to also figure out the right tone and the right way to extract information out of people, the right way to get people to have a real conversation with you, as opposed to just like stick to their talking points. It's hard to get a real person out of some people.
Yeah. Because they're always on.
You get a prepared act. It's like here. Everybody here's being real, but have you ever done a podcast with a guy who sits down and tries to do his fucking act?
The material,
Yeah.
Well, even a regular radio show, that's fucking
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah.
I knew that as a kid watching The Tonight Show, that it was contrived. And like the only one that was great at it was Rodney Dangerfield, because he made no pretense about just not doing jokes.
Right.
All he did was jokes.
Right.
But the guys that acted like they really just flew in, and it was really, and there's all this shit happening to them. That's so boring.
It's so stupid.
By the way, Tuesday, if you can come in to the podcast.
Yeah. We'll do it Tuesday.
If we do it, Monday, Jamie's there. If we do it Tuesday, it's just you and I.
Okay, let's do Monday then. Let's do Monday.
Want to do it with
I'll do it
Jamie?
with
3 o'clock Monday?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Okay, powerful.
Can I plug that?
Hey, let's plug it already. We're online right now. We're plugging it, Dominic.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, this is live.
I like how you call him Dominic.
Dom Irerra live at the Laugh Factory.
Dominic has been my friend since the 90s.
I wanted to go on pretty soon.
Okay, we're just about to start the show right now, and it's originally supposed to be Brody first, but if you want to go...
No, Brody can go.
Oh, you want to go first? I don't mind.
Get up there, Brody.
I'll do whatever you guys want me to do.
Just don't fuck anything up there. Don't get crazy. Don't break any boundaries.
Don't
you know
be
what I'm saying?
crazy.
Wink.
Don't push the topics. You're going up first. Keep it tight. Keep it.
No, I'm not even saying that.
Don't
I
go
really,
crazy.
I think he's just
I
fucking
really
with
had
you.
no message.
Yeah.
Dana, you should.
I wasn't saying shit.
What should I do?
Dana, you should see my stand-up. It's
Brody.
like, it's different. Isn't
Positive
it?
energy.
Have you
Yeah?
ever seen Dom and
It's
Aaron?
different than the
Have
other.
you ever seen Dom?
No, I don't.
One of the
think
all-time
so,
greats.
No.
For real.
I bet.
But
He's
seriously,
hilarious.
I'm different because I don't pander to the crowd by like entertaining them and stuff. Like these
Yeah,
guys.
that's good.
Yeah, they don't.
That's why you like me, because I don't give a fuck what people like
See,
either. I just do what
don't-
I like.
I don't get laughs.
That's why.
Per
It's
se.
not all that dick sucking you do on
No,
camera.
I was
No,
kidding.
I love it.
I'm kidding
I love
you,
it.
Dana.
Deal with it. Don't get mad at me because you can't watch
I'm
it.
certainly not mad at you. I could watch it. It's not
You
like-
mad?
No.
You mad?
How dare you?
What?
Y'all don't even go together. Why would he be mad?
Yeah.
I
Why?
don't
Why
know.
am I mad?
Because
What?
Yeah, Joe's in a great mood. You're giving off
you-
great energy.
I don't know how I'll.
Thank
yeah,
you, Brody.
I'm picking up on it.
Positive.
It's helping me out.
I've never
Yeah.
seen
so is
anybody
Dom.
improve their life in so many ways, and one of the things I think is pot.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
You talking about me?
Yeah, I mean, you're so much happier, and I mean, I know, your personal life is good, and all that.
Pot
but
definitely
pot
made a
is
big
definitely.
difference.
I mean, I would
Yeah.
advise if it could help people like it helps Joe.
People with anger issues, it's good for you.
Well,
When you start
Yeah.
smoking?
30? I was 30.
30?
I mean, just the fact, even when we shoot pool, your personality, you used to be so hard on yourself. You were never a jerk off. You were never like a guy like would like look at me like we're playing against each other. It was always against yourself. But you were like so fucking angry if you would mess up. Now I've seen you laugh.
Well,
It's like a different person.
When you, as you get older, you recognize that you don't have to behave the same way you always do. That a lot of times you have a pattern or a trigger that just goes off on you, and you have to look at those patterns as whether or not they're beneficial. And wasted energy on things like mistakes, I would get
Yeah.
so fucking mad at myself if I made any mistakes.
But you were so funny
Yeah.
the other night when you start doing that thing about Dom Irerra. I don't know if you're ready to see this. This is a secret
what-
from the ancient sacred crypts of Egypt. Remember what it's?
We were talking so much shit. We have it was really a great podcast. Would be me and Dom playing pool because we're always just talk. We'll play real serious for a long time. We don't talk at all. But every now and then we'll get on this really silly rampage while we're playing.
When he was saying that to me, it was making me laugh. You are not ready, but I should reveal this secret
You
to
ain't
you.
ready for this.
Shot.
Yeah, I think if you're a smart person, you learn, and if you make mistakes, you learn from those mistakes. So I made
Yeah.
a lot of mistakes. I learned from them. So pot definitely helped. What pot helped me is to become more self-objective, because I think more introspective too. I think most people don't like to look at themselves. You don't like to look at your fuck-ups. And marijuana, you can call it being paranoid. That's what a lot of people like to call it. They call it being paranoid. I call it hyper-aware. You really should be scared. You should be scared all the time. You're a fleshy water bag of blood walking through a world where
I
rocks
find that
fall
insulting.
from the sky.
You talking about me personally?
No, I mean all of us.
I know.
Everybody.
You know what I mean? I mean, we're,
How dare you.
The,
Just describe
bag.
that.
The bag isn't even a tough bag. It's not even like leather, like an animal
I
skin.
know.
It's like this soft, whippy, fucking.
We're pretty vulnerable when you think of it that way.
We should all be fucking scared. You should be scared.
I was thinking about that. Where, you get your annual blood test, and you think, imagine all the fucking things that could go wrong.
Yeah.
You could find anything. Your
Well-
whole life changes in a beat.
Yeah.
Welcome to the comedy podcast.
Got people at home scared and shit.
That's what the paranoia feeling is. It's just like, shit, fuck. It's all the things you've really been putting off. So what I find, the thing that people don't like about pot is those uncomfortable moments. But I find that those uncomfortable moments are the most beneficial to me. And I've gone through a lot of those. And in going through those moments, you really know what you don't like about yourself. And you can either fix it or don't fix it. Either improve or don't improve. And I decided to improve. I just somewhere along the line realized that what made me the happiest was being a nice person. That's what made me the happiest. Having fun, doing stand-up, creating things, and being a nice person. Like, That made me happier. It made me, the more nice interactions that I had with people, the more people felt good about interacting with me, the better I felt. And it's easy to go the opposite way. It's easy to say, fuck the world, fuck this, and get completely disconnected. But you realize somewhere along the line that you're a human being, and every human being you have needs. And one of those needs is physical affection from people. It's why the worst punishment they give you in prison is put you in solitary. They take you away from humans.
Yeah.
That is, we as we get older, we do realize that there is somewhat of an illusion of the individual. I mean, you're certainly responsible for your own life, and you're responsible for your own choices and your own discipline. But somewhere along the line, you realize you're not. You're a group of everyone that you meet and everyone you're in contact with. Like right now, our family, our immediate family, is you guys. This interaction. This is us. I mean, this is a very important moment for all of us here right now.
I love my sister.
Yeah, your sister Data.
Honey.
I love you too.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, we are like a little family right here for this brief moment of time.
Yeah,
and
of course.
This is how you should be with everybody.
Yeah.
This is how every
I believe that.
yeah.
To the point where I don't really even believe in family. Because I think family separates you from everyone. Like when you watch TV shows or people do things for their family and hurt other people. Like I just believe like if you just see everybody, it sounds kind of corny, but if you see everybody as your family, then you won't hurt anybody.
It's not corny at all, bro.
Yeah.
It's not corny at all. It's not corny at all.
I don't like two things
thanks.
in life. I don't
Great
like,
point again.
I don't like.
No, I'm
I don't like
serious.
ignorance, and I don't like
Family.
colored people. Seriously.
I always try to say
Aw.
you should look at everybody as if they were you living a totally different life. And that,
Look at everybody as if they were you, but homeless.
well, you look at you, homeless, that poor guy. Like, who is that fucking idiot? And what happened to him that made him become this guy?
I always
Yeah.
think that.
What is it? I mean, especially when you have children, because when you have children, you realize that, babies just come out empty. They don't know what the fuck is going on. They're like aliens.
Yeah.
They're thinking, but they have no language. They're freaking out. They don't know what the fuck is happening. And literally, they absorb all the positive and negative traits that you give them. So you see a guy who's this homeless guy, and you're like, what went wrong? Is it a brain chemistry issue? Because everyone's brain chemistry
A lot
is
of
not
that
balanced.
is, though. A lot of
Certainly. And it was also like during the Reagan administration, they changed the standards for what's crazy. So a lot of people that would have been in asylums, they're like, bitch, you're fine. Get the fuck out of here. You'll eat out of a garbage. And they just pushed them out in the streets to save money. I mean, our country was more compassionate before that. They used to take care of those crazy people and keep them the fuck away from us. Thank you. I mean,
So we wouldn't have to see them?
is everybody really scared to give an extra $1 a fucking year so that can happen?
Yeah.
Because that's $300 million if everybody in the country does that. I think that's enough to take care of these fucking idiots and keep them off the street. I will pay $100. How about that? I'll give you $100 every year.
That sounds like a nice, stack of money. I'd pretend to be crazy just to
Take
live
the
like that.
fucking homeless people. Take care of them. This
Yeah.
is ridiculous. They're either sick mentally or they're sick physically. There's something wrong.
Remember Kim, that idiot I used to go with?
Yeah.
Well, she said one time to me, she goes, I don't understand homeless people. Why don't they just go to Hawaii? Like, if you're going to be homeless, you might as well be at a beautiful place.
Yeah,
I'm a
smart.
fucking idiot. I know.
Shit, they're gonna walk there.
Yeah, right.
Smart as fuck, bro.
No, but for real though. Like when
From
I
now
first
on, you should
when I first saw homeless
screen
people in
your
California,
girlfriends
I was
through
like,
me.
this is a great
I
place to
will.
be homeless.
From now
Yeah,
on.
it's way better than New York.
Because it's better than New York. Because I used to see homeless
It is
people
a
in New
better
York,
place.
and it's freezing. I was like, be homeless in California. They were tan.
That's why there's so many
warm.
homeless people. I live downtown, so Skid Row is like right there.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
Most
But
people
I
don't
saw,
even know.
I saw a homeless couple today, and I was like, oh.
That's sweet.
I'm alone, but look
I
at
wonder if you
them.
fuck
They're
someone with a
homeless,
dirty
and they
butt.
have 2 dogs. And
Yeah, and they have
a
dogs.
parakeet.
But
Oh, you can't say
Yeah.
oh to a homeless.
I have a friend.
They were like a cute couple, and they were, I don't know what they were
That's
doing.
such a girly-
Probably
Ian-
slamming dope or something, but
That's such a
they
girly
were like,
thing.
it is.
Ian,
Ian, have you ever been to Skid Row?
Yeah, I've been down there.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's been.
Have you seen it, Dom?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's,
Fucking
It is crazy. It looks like extras
movie.
from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look real.
it looks
No.
like Walking Dead. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a set of
Night
Walking
of the Living
down
Dead.
there.
You folks, ladies and gentlemen, if you have, I don't even think there's a good documentary on it. I know Kevin Booth covered it in the Great White Hope, the War on Drugs. So whatever the fuck his documentary was. What was the name of that documentary? The War on Drugs documentary? Was it just called the Great
I
White
think-
Hope, the War on Drugs?
I think it was just called the war on drugs.
Well, whatever it was, he had one kid go. This kid, Mac Lindsay from the Comedy Store. You know, remember Mac?
Yeah, I remember
I
Mac.
know Mac.
Mac went undercover in Skid Row with a fucking video camera, and he slept there. He acted like he was one of them, and he slept there at night. Yo, it was crazy. It was like, first of all, this kid is out of his mind. Oh shit, Joe Diaz in the house,
shit.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, that was really loud.
Sorry.
Hey,
That's
Joe.
a baby.
What'd you drive? BMW. This is Twixy. You don't know Twixy Vixen?
Yeah.
She's a
What up,
sweetie.
son? How you doing?
Also known as Falcor.
That's the new name, Falcor.
Falcor.
She sounds like a singer from Germany from the 80s.
Falcor
Don't turn around. Oh.
from the Neverending
They're
Story.
coming Sausage Town.
No, it's Falco. He sang Amadeus, Rock Me Amadeus, Falco.
Amadeus.
He died. I told
What?
my dad,
He died?
Falco died, and he goes, "Oh, of AIDS?" And I was like, "No, a car accident." My dad is like the weirdest.
Wow.
But the driver had AIDS.
Falco.
Well, I'm sure you
yes.
assume that guy was gay. That fucking
That's why he
song.
crashed. His full-blown AIDS was acting
Just
up.
AIDS kicked in. He said,
It's like, ew, AIDS
head
attack.
on
Wah!
to a wall.
My thing now, you know.
Head onto a wall.
I have a friend who's homeless now. He's not. I mean, he's living with people. But it's amazing how you try and maintain your dignity. He's a comedian who lost his gig because his dentures were too loose, right? Fucking. And he went back too soon, and it was pretty funny but sad. But anyway, now he's trying to get back on the cruise ships, and he was, Campanera.
Yeah.
John Campanera. Campanera was saying that, on the cruise ship now that he works on, you got to go in the afternoon, advertise your act. Like when they're having lunch, go, come and see me tonight. Kind of humiliating.
God.
And my friend said to me, he talks like this because he's from Mississippi. He goes, Nikki, I ain't doing that. They can go fuck themselves. And I'm thinking, Mike, you have no fucking home. This is not the time to get cocky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is Mike black?
Why you say that, man?
Because I think I know which Mike you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I know which
And
Mike
I
you're
love the
talking about.
guy.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
It's
Funny. It was funny as shit.
It hurts me to see
Yeah.
those guys doing those cruise ships too. Those fucking things are brutal,
Oh,
man.
God.
Capanera's doing cruise ships?
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw Mike and another comic come to the Improv like a few weeks ago, and the dudes at the door wouldn't let them in because they didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
And they like from another generation of comics that we used to look up to.
Yeah.
And they were pissed. And then
They should.
He didn't tell
And
me
they-
about that.
That's horrible.
It's horrible. And then you think about.
But did they tell
your
them they're
future.
comics?
Yeah, they told them they were comics.
Should be a
They-
database.
Yeah.
But
But them young dudes out there, they don't know. They're like,
Yeah.
What were you in, vaudeville, Pops?
Oh!
Is that the
No, I'm
improv
saying
player?
that-
When I first came out here, it was to watch. One of the first trips out here was I was doing a pilot for these guys that did a show with Capanera, and it was Capanera and Drew Carey. Drew Carey was on the show too.
I remember that show.
Monty Hoffman.
Monty, yeah.
Yeah, and they were all on the show, and John Capanera, and for him to do that and then go to cruise ships now, I'm like, oh. For folks that don't know, cruise ships, the reason why it's the opposite of stand-up comedy. You can't offend anybody. They don't kick out the hecklers. Like you're stuck.
See, I did
you gotta
two
be
of
as
them.
nice as possible.
I did two of them, but they were chartered. So one was an 80s rock and roll thing, and everybody was smoking pot and the whole thing.
Oh.
It was like totally, this was like a chart, and I did Lewis Black's, but it wasn't like a cruise ship. Nobody told you what to say or where or any of that
So it's
shit.
not like doing like one of those big family cruise.
No, you're not
lines.
hired by the company.
Right.
You're,
Well, I know a lot of guys
They
like
charter.
to
I
do-
could never do that.
Those are brutal gigs, man. You
Oh.
can't. They give you a whole list of what you can't talk about, and they'll fucking send you home on a raft.
Yeah.
They'll push you on one of those little fucking floaty rafts if you don't listen.
Remember the rumor about Peter Fogel when he did something about the Jewish couple that was thrown off the ship by the terrorists? Remember
What's
that?
that?
Like they said that they
Who's
picked
Peter Fogel?
He's he's a comedian that a lot of people didn't like. It's kind of sad. I mean, he did.
He's in Florida now.
Yeah.
He's in Florida.
Yeah.
Now, right.
And apparently the rumor was they helicoptered him off the ship. The helicopter came out to the ship at sea and strapped him in and pulled him up and took him. I don't know if it's true. You ever hear that, Joe?
It's like
No,
MASH.
no.
Whoa, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've
Pulled
heard
them
that
up in a fucking helicopter.
I heard that if you
Shit.
do dirty jokes, either Jamaica, Bahamas, same fucking thing, you don't even go to your room.
Oh, maybe in the ships, not
Yeah,
at
they
the
have-
Atlantis.
Yeah.
I've
one-
heard of
one-
people that
you don't even
they
go to
got
your
off
room.
stage and their bags were
We're
packed.
packed. You don't even go to your room.
Yeah.
No, you don't even go
That's
to your
stone
room.
cold.
Yeah.
Just sit right here.
It's
We'll
a
go.
terrible gig for
And
comedians.
you telling me I can't curse, but you're gonna be that stone cold? You're gonna pack my shit?
It's just a bad gig because
throw
it's,
me off the ship?
it's like you're working for Disneyland or something. It's like you become a part of this like family entertainment enterprise.
Yeah.
And the one thing they want to make sure is that nobody ever gets offended by anything. Ugh.
Yeah.
And then you're stuck on a boat with these fucking people the next day, and they sit next to you. I didn't like that joke that you said.
That's rude.
It's fucking rude as shit.
Now you do the guy in Florida also, the DJs that are really your good friends. in
Yeah,
Miami.
Paul and Young Ron.
They do one, and they always talk
But they do. We
Right,
I never did the cruise. I do Atlantis with them.
Okay.
That's fucking fun.
Those guys are good guys.
Those guys
Yeah,
are good guys.
they are good
Those
guys.
guys are good guys.
It's a great show.
And then Mancow does a cruise also, correct?
I don't know. I never.
He used to. Is it Mancow? Who's the guy?
Mancow was mad at me.
I'm sorry, Mancow. The guy in Florida with the big head.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tampa. Cowhead.
Oh, Cowhead I like.
Cowhead, right. He does
Yeah,
that.
he
Cowhead, you
I'm
like
sorry.
man cow? No.
Yeah.
Mancow's the
You
guy
see the
from
difference?
Chicago.
How can you have a
No, I didn't-
cowhead and a man?
I didn't say I don't like him. We just
What's
don't.
a guy
think
takes a
about
fucking animal, okay? You're in the same business as him. Be bullface. Be fucking cowhead.
Sex sweater.
Oh, no,
I don't even fuck with that.
What's up, baby? I got my plane
Drama.
tickets and they ain't shit.
Drama.
John Jones, look at you and shit. Sending it a month early. I like it.
Oh, Vegas? Yeah.
Joe Rogan ain't fucking around.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing the MGM, or Mandalay Bay, rather. Mandalay Bay Event Center. It's going to be a fucking huge show in Vegas the day before the John Jones and Dan Henderson fight. It's going to be, I think it's like
No, I'm good, Joe.
2,800 seats. So it's going to be crazy. And so that's the 31st, Joe Diaz.
It's a Friday night.
Joe
Shit.
In Vegas?
Yes.
I'm doing Vegas next week at the Paris.
Ah, you fucking animal. Paris is good.
Yeah.
Good club.
That's courtroom.
Yeah, it's court.
Me
The
and
Empire.
Brian, we were in Vegas last weekend. We did the rehab. We did rehab podcast.
Yeah, the only episode that we'll ever do of that.
Oh.
How'd you become friends?
Me and Dana?
Yeah.
I think
Oh, Sam.
Sam
I
Tripoli,
did
Naughty
the Naughty
Show.
Show.
Yeah.
Oh, at the improv?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Me and Joanna Angel.
And then me and Dana went,
And then I went to his house and we did a podcast there.
and then we went karaokeing and hung out
We
with
went-
50 Cent.
We hung out with 50 Cent at Dimple. Is it called Dimples?
Yeah, Dimples.
The weirdest place ever, and 50 Cent was there.
And then you heckled Mike Young on stage
And
at the
I
Comedy Store.
heckled Mike Young at the Comedy Store, and he deserved it because he wasn't doing so good.
Shit.
He was not doing so well.
So you just decided you were going to help him by making him
Yeah, I did
Imagine
help
he heckled
him.
you? That's how you take in the ass?
He tried, but he didn't do so
But I'm
well.
saying if he was there at your job, I mean, you're at his job yelling shit at
I would stick it in his ass.
Wow.
How
I'd
rude.
turn it around on him, just like I did it to him.
Why, so what did you say to him?
I forget. I was really drunk.
What was
Yeah,
it?
we were
You just
wasted.
were offended that his
We were-
material wasn't good? Is that what it is? You felt the need to
He
yell
had
out?
his girlfriend on stage at one point, and I think it was just kind of one of those late night sets. It wasn't like a legit
doing stand-up
doing
set?
stand up set,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it was funny.
he
though.
was a half step in,
So you decided to heckle?
Yeah,
Shouldn't do that, Dana.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Uncle Joe.
We don't take kindly to that,
We
Dana.
don't like that, Dana.
She feels completely scolded right now.
Oh.
Well, especially bad
She's
natured.
been a bad girl.
No.
Bad natured.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, right?
Well,
over-
if you're
put-
yelling
You're a bad
out at a
kid.
comedian,
Put
you're
over
trying
your
to make
knee,
him,
Joe.
trying to tell him he's not good.
I thought it was
That's
funny at the
That's not
time.
good nature. Yeah, but you always make fun of Mike Young.
No, I don't make fun of Mike
Mike-
Young. It
Mike
was
Young
just
is
it
a
was
good guy.
acceptable. It was an acceptable heckling.
I
that
got
night.
approved by Brian.
Mike Young is not a bad person. He's a good guy.
I'm sure he is.
just
Yeah.
that motherfucker hasn't written a joke in 10 years.
It's hilarious.
He's due.
I get mad at him because he's so fucking talented. His jokes that he has are very funny. They're very good timing. Then I go see him like I don't know 7, 8 years from the last time I saw him. Same jokes,
Same joke.
same order.
Afraid to fail. That's what
Oh,
it
it
is.
exactly is. And
Yeah.
you know, what'd you say?
He said he's afraid to fail, but maybe afraid to succeed.
Could be that. Whatever it is, it sucks because Mike Young's the jokes he has are really good. His timing is excellent. I mean, he's a real top-notch stand-up. I mean, we took Mike on the road with us for years. Mike would kill. He's a great comic.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I really love about you, Dom. You are always writing. Every time I'm hanging, I try to read that shit, and it's illegible. I don't know how the fuck you
When
read
do you-
your own
when do you try
handwriting.
and read it? When I
you
go-
brought it with us to one of the pool halls, and I picked up your notebook. I'm like, what the fuck kind of chicken scratch is this?
Well, I just put a word at a time. I don't really write in sentences.
right, it's
at
like
a
you
time.
have that idea. You
Yeah.
want to make sure you come back to it
How often you write, Joe?
every day.
Every day?
Yeah,
That's a
every-
great
like,
thing with the iPhone, by the way. I gotta learn
Yeah.
how to use that.
The iPhone, you talk into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dom and I were at a pool hall the other day, and I had this idea, and the iPhone has this amazing feature where you can put your, you got this like little notepad thing,
Right.
and when you go to put something on, it's crazy. You
That-
see the little button, the voice button?
Right.
Watch this. Ian Edwards is one of the coolest motherfuckers I know. This is where it gets weird. Look at that. Boom.
Oh, shit.
That's amazing.
Instantly. Ian Edwards is one of the coolest motherfuckers I know. I mean, it got it.
Did you try that bit yet, John?
Dude, it's fucking capitalize your name.
Damn.
I mean, it's crazy.
iPod respects me.
It says in parentheses, not a fan.
Holy shit.
Oh,
now, one day I'm going to be high.
Sounds like Dana.
I'm going to be high as fuck, and I'm going to be going through my phone. Going,
you're going to wonder what the fuck is that?
Ian? What the fuck is
Have you been on stage since that bit?
No.
Oh, you're going to try it tonight?
Maybe. I don't know.
So when you sit down and write and say, like, I'm going to do 2 hours of writing?
I have to do something. I have to sit. If I don't do something every day, I feel like it's like training. When I take time off of training, like if I don't do jiu-jitsu for a while, I feel like I'm going to get my ass kicked. I feel like I'm not as fast. I feel like I'm not stretching my muscles. I'm not moving around. I don't have the endurance. I feel the same way about writing. I feel like about writing and about stand-up for me, I have to do it at least once a week, twice a week. I like to do it more, but I have too many other obligations, and I'm fucking busy, and I have a family. But I'm real comfortable if I'm doing it once or twice a week. And one of the reasons is because of the fact that we're doing so many podcasts. So you get so used to, like, performing. You know, you get this last special that I did, I taped a special in Atlanta, and it was the first time ever I've recorded something and not been like, holy shit, I'm recording this. Holy shit, like this is it. This is live.
The first time?
The first time ever. I've done it before where it became a set like in the middle of the act, or it became a set during the second show. You know, like the first show was uncomfortable, but the second show was like a real set because I already had the first one in the bag. Yeah. This was from the gate. Like right from the gate, 100% comfortable, didn't feel it at all. I was like, this is crazy.
Where's the special going to air?
I'm going to put it on the internet. I'm going to sell it on the internet.
It's a great feeling.
Do you think you get your true stand-up props?
I don't even know what that means. To my fans, for my fans, I do. For sure. That's all I care about.
You know why I say that?
Why?
Because you used to frustrate the shit out of me in New York.
Why?
But in a good way. Like, we'd be at the Boston, right?
Right.
And then you just came through. I think you just moved to New York or some shit?
Yeah.
And then Joe was there, and the motherfucker was just, like, we was the same age, and you was, like, unbelievably funny. I'm like, how the fuck?
How do you get that funny at that age?
I was like, I'd go home and try to figure shit out, but I didn't know where to go or how to do it. But this motherfucker was just like, just on some shit.
Joe is one of the most versatile people in show business. I'm not trying to make it the Sammy Moreland show, but think about his career. He acts. He's been he's top-notch stand-up. He's a great announcer. Everybody tells me, and they don't even know. Some people don't even now because of the podcast. They know we're friends more. But even people that didn't know that we were friends, they go, man, he breaks it down so well. He's so good at analyzing that shit.
Right.
He's helped me understand that fighting that I had no fucking clue before I started watching it with him announcing. You know. But it's a very interesting career you have.
Well, I'm just lucky that all these things that I actually enjoy, somehow or another, I've found a way to make a living off of.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I just, somehow or another, there didn't used to be a job describing people getting the fuck beat out of them. It didn't used to be able to job.
Yeah, it was just boxing.
Yeah, but it was just boxing. It didn't. This job that I have did not exist when I was a child. It was impossible to aspire to. So I never had any aspirations ever to be any sort of a sports broadcaster.
Isn't it great? Not to feel my hand, Dana. How soft it is.
Very.
Seriously. No, but seriously, I've not worked in
They're
30
softer than mine.
And it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
Because you don't work.
I like
I don't
that.
work. I don't do anything.
They're warm, too.
Your hands are cold.
You have soft. He's got really soft hands.
Smooth move.
Yeah.
Ooh, Dom.
But see, but I'm saying it.
Classic,
You see how I do it?
Oh,
You
that
see how
was, yeah.
Old school
Smoothed
pimp
me
shit.
out.
Yeah.
Yep.
But isn't it great, though?
I got a
to do
brick worker's hands.
Do you? Yeah, but you know what's funny? The other night I'm telling Joe, I quit drinking. He's asking me, and he's such a compassionate guy. He even listened to me. He said to me, you know, you feel any different since you stopped drinking? I stopped drinking a few weeks ago. And I go, yeah. I said, I feel quicker in ping pong. And I realized what I'm saying. I'm talking to Joe, who just fucking got a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Or no, what was it? Jiu-jitsu a couple weeks ago. Fucking black belt, fucking athlete, risking his life even now to fight people. I'm talking about I got to step quicker in ping pong.
But it's still, ping pong is still a real legit, fast-paced game.
It is, but it was just funny.
But there's some shit
It's an Olympic sport.
Yeah, you checking out the
But I mean, I'm just thinking the compassion that you have for me compared to like what you're fucking do as an athlete still.
Yeah, but I still like love pool. I mean, pool is like
pool
you know,
is
this
such
a
a zen thing. Yeah.
Me, my wife will never fucking understand it. She comes in the room, she's like, "Are you really watching them play this game again?" Okay, like I watch a game over. I like watch a game more than once.
A pool game.
Yeah, I know who won. I don't care. I watch his position play. I was like, I would not have done that. I would have gone with left English. This guy goes right. He goes around the table.
Yeah, that woman is great. The one
Alison Fisher.
Fisher. Jeez.
Well, there's snooker. She was a world snooker champion in England, and they have like academies where they teach people how to play snooker. You know, academies, they teach them like the correct fundamentals and shit. You know, fascinating stuff.
You know, I should go because I'm on. And
Are you on?
Tony, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, brother. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Bye, Dom.
Bye, Dana. Great to meet you.
You too.
Dom and I have been doing our
peace
Monday
off
night
hands.
pool sessions. We got to keep those going. It's been great.
Somebody asked me where we play. Like I'm going to
No,
tell.
no,
No.
We play in Roxbury, Massachusetts. Go there and look for us. The Burbank Bad Boys back, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my gosh, look at that hair. Look
Powerful
how
Dom Irerra.
white your hair is. Why is it?
'Cause I'm the Burbank bad boy.
Oh, you're so
He's
bad.
the Burbank Bad Boy.
The mean streets of Burbank.
He does not give a fuck. Sometimes they say you shouldn't put your garbage out before like midnight. Brian, like, 3 in the afternoon. He's reckless.
I put cardboard boxes in the green one.
He ain't recycling shit. He throws cans away.
You know, the homeless people have it so easy nowadays. I sit there and watch them just go to my recyclable bins. They just go down the street and hit every single recyclable bin.
I think that's illegal.
Huh?
I think that's fucking illegal.
It is illegal.
Stupid. It should be legal. It should be. Look, they're providing a service. That's a job. It's like a self-made job. I think they should get paid for that. It should be a way that homeless people can actually possibly even make a living. Nothing wrong with that, man. That's a service, in my opinion. If we believe that that recycling is helping, they're fucking working.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to.
I think that's what the problem is.
Oh, that they're going into recycle bins?
Yeah.
That's
That's
illegal.
not what I'm
illegal.
saying.
Yeah.
I was confused. I thought you were saying
Like in the
trash.
garbage,
Yes.
though.
I'm
That's
still
good.
down
If your
with it.
garbage is in the
Are you?
street,
I'm still down with it, yeah. If you're
I'm
smart
down
enough
with
to
it
figure
too.
that out.
Yeah, if you can figure it out, you know. But
Yeah, but then it becomes like, who should get the money? Should it be the city worker?
Yeah,
or
but
should
then it gets
but-
there's people
the
going
whoever
through
gets
your
the fucking
garbage.
can gets the money, dog.
The early bird gets
You
the
know,
money.
the early
Yeah.
bird gets. You know, in the '70s, you got a nickel back for a bottle. Nobody remembers that shit.
Yeah.
You got even for beer. If you brought back a bottle of Miller, they gave you.
Remember
fucking
those
nickel,
things you used
dog.
to push the
30
bottles
cents
through?
on a 6-pack.
What is it now? What is it now?
You get Ugats for fucking glass, but you get shit for tin and for. Oh no, you get this. You get this
Plastic?
stuff. Plastic.
When you're at the
you know.
supermarket, they charge you for bottles that you can't even recycle. Like
Yeah.
when you're buying shit,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just
I
take
know
the
this
nickel
dude.
off.
Convenient.
Like, you can't even recycle this shit.
I know this dude is a businessman. He owns a gym in San Diego, and he freaked me out the other day after the fights in Vegas. He was talking to me about bottled water, something I never even thought about. He's like, "Where do you think this water comes from?" He goes, "They have like contracts with lakes where they're pulling this water out of lakes. They're purifying it. They send it through a plant, purify it, and they're bottling it and selling it." He's like, this didn't exist when we were kids. He goes, and then lakes are getting drained because of this. And I didn't even think about it. I was like, wow, like the lakes are getting drained. Then he started talking to me about the drought. Like I'm not a climate control or a climate change freak. I'm not a person who thinks about that. I don't really sweat global warming too much. I feel like, how's everybody right now? We okay? Yeah. Probably be all right. Shit might get hotter. The ocean might rise a little bit. Might lose some houses in Malibu. But I think probably all the potential future of like what we're doing to the world. And I wonder, like, how much longer can we do this before the wheels fall off?
You ever been to Israel?
No.
Went to Israel. Like when you outside of Israel, you can buy all these Dead Sea products. Like you can get them at the Grove right now. So I went to Israel. We had to walk to the Dead Sea. Like you're there. The result is there. You change and you get in your trunks, but then you have to walk, and you're walking in like dirt, and then there's like marks in the ground, and you're like, all right. So why doesn't the bus come all the way up to here? Like why do we have to walk? You know why? Because that was all Dead Sea, and the shit shrunk. Like they taking. Like the shit used to be like right here where the result is. Now you got to walk all the way out there and take a tractor out there to get to the water. So it's kind of like what you're talking about. It's crazy.
Well, this dude describing to me about how the water in it was one of the lakes in Austin has shrunken down considerably. I think Lake Travis he was talking about. Apparently, they decide like whether Lake Travis. This is, by the way, complete secondhand or third-hand information. Dude tells me. I don't know if it's true or not. But he said that his friend had a house on the lake, this badass long dock, like on the lake, multi-million-dollar house. Now it's all mud, man. He said it's all mud.
There's mud under his
way
pier.
past the dock. It's grass, and then water's out after that. Like the level is like radically.
I could
Where's
believe
this? Where's this? I can't fucking
I don't
see.
know.
Where does it say it's coming from? A glacier?
Well, this shit is Nestle, so I would say this is probably some fucking tap
Pennsylvania.
water.
That's just tap
That's
water.
from the Susquehanna River. That's what that's fucking from.
It's from the
The
snow.
guys, there's not.
It's from the snow.
This has become.
Come down from the mountain.
Brody, it's from a stork.
This is
Santa
become,
brought it.
You're right. This is a
I
huge
thought.
business. We don't know where this fucking water's coming
Yeah,
from.
this guy freaked me out.
That thing
I
of
didn't even
bullshit
think about
was
it.
the best. That thing with Panette,
Yeah.
Penn Jillette, when he
Penn
did
Jillette.
bullshit, and they went to the place in Texas, and they looked at the water, and it said a glacier in Canada, and they're getting it from fucking where Selena's from down there. That's where they're getting the fucking
Getting it from
water.
Mexico.
You know, so I mean, who the fuck knows?
Well, they have desalination machines, and eventually those are going to come into play. That's when things are going to be very interesting. Because when desalination technology reaches a level where you can pump salt water through
Out
it,
of the
like
ocean.
ocean water, then, okay, all bets are off. Because you can go fuck yourself, and the ocean can rise all you want, because we're going to start drinking it, bitch. You
Right.
want to talk about a parasite that could drain the ocean? Hi, here we
Us.
are. We could drain the fucking ocean. And people say, no, there's no way, it's too big. Too big, it can suck my dick. You give me 100 years and human beings, and we figure out how to get water out of the ocean, we will drain that bitch.
Yeah.
We will fuck it sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've at this point in time, there's a size of Texas plus, apparently, of floating plastic matter that's stuck in the center of all these different currents that go around in a circle. So there's this giant patch of all of our shit that's only from the last 100 years or so. I mean, it's only like the last 100 years that it's been an issue, that we're throwing plastic into the ocean. And it doesn't even break down. It turns into like, it breaks partially down to like little pellets. And it's like these floating pellets. So they take these samples of it and they show you the water of what the fuck is really going on. It's unbelievably frightening.
So the ocean ain't even the ocean.
It's not even the ocean. It's a soup. It's like a little pasta bead soup.
But aren't we getting better with that? With
the
that?
fuck out of here.
We're not?
Getting
I thought we
better.
were. I thought we were.
Here's how we're getting better. They figured out a way,
Oh.
but this is some Frankenstein shit. They figured out a way to make a microbe or make some sort of a biological organism, like a fungus or something, eat plastic. This is a new thing they figured out how to do.
And what's the side effects of that shit?
Exactly, Godzilla, motherfucker.
When that bacteria
is gonna
poops.
hit, they're gonna have the Tokyo drift is gonna come down. The Fukushima water is gonna run into that, and it's gonna turn into some fucking crazy radioactive blob that eats the Earth. You up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch you. No pressure.
That's cool.
You know, and what about the oil spills? And now this radiation from Japan. I mean,
Yeah.
how fucking safe is the water really?
Well, not only that, they're turning back the power plants on in Japan. They're turning them back on. Somehow, they're decided they need the power more than they need to not kill everyone on the continent. I don't get it, man. That shit is crazy.
Oh,
Like,
there's no power in India right now either.
I know,
Like,
600 million
600
people. 600 million people.
How do they deal with it?
The apocalypse is here, Brody. It just moves slowly.
It's happening in India, I guess, with the electricity going out for 3
It
days.
could be happening everywhere, man. It could be happening to us right here. We just don't know it yet. It could be a slow trickle. It could be, how about summer, instead of ending in September, it keeps going to November. How about in November, it's 110 degrees. What do you do then? I tell you what I do, Brody. I
What?
start looking into real estate in Alaska, bitch. It's a big state.
Can we
There's
just,
nothing up there.
I mean,
Yeah.
Is that what I think?
we adjust for, I mean, are we adjusting as humans to these changes, or can we adjust, or it's too late, or are we causing it?
We might be helping it along, but it's most likely a part of a cycle, apparently. This
Bro,
is
it's just
according
like the
to current
fucking
science.
banks. We're gonna pay for it somewhere along
Yeah,
the way.
we're definitely
We're cheating. We're doing this.
affecting-
We're doing that. But no.
We're definitely affecting the environment in every other way. So I would assume we were affecting the environment in that way, if that is possible. But we're also a part of a cycle of where there's a natural cycle of the Earth as well as what we're doing, and both of them have to be taken into consideration because every 100+ years. What are you looking at? Oh, he's doing some fade shit.
He's
Every,
doing some tricks.
I mean, every 150, 200 years or something like that, there's warming and cooling out periods. And sometimes they're record periods of temperature. And these record periods of temperature existed way before humans. So we know that it is an option. The universe is the option to turn the fucking heat up. You know,
It's hot today.
it was hot today, but I mean, it was hotter than fuck when dinosaurs were here, okay? And there was no people then.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean that we've done this, but we're probably doing this as well as it being a part of a natural cycle.
It's crazy. I think you just got to just not worry about, like, you can't, like, worry about the water too much, right?
Well, Brody, 10,000 years ago, we were in an ice age. 10,000 years ago, there were woolly mammoths and saber-toothed tigers. I mean, the whole ice age, that was real. And humans were alive back then. We made it through that.
Right.
That was not human-created climate change. That was a natural situation. And I think that is possible again. We're really arrogant if we try to think that that's not possible again. That somehow or another we're going to control that. You can't control that. If that happens again, people are going to have to move en masse. We're going to have to slowly get the fuck out of wherever sucks. And we have to figure out where it doesn't suck now. Because there's spots right now on Earth that we don't even consider because they suck so bad. Like Antarctica. Nobody's living in Antarctica. No one. Zero, zilch. It's too crazy. You look up there like, bitch, that's nuts. I'm not living on a glacier. The whole thing's a glacier.
Right.
The whole fucking country is covered. Well, guess what? It didn't always used to be. There's maps. They don't understand who even made these maps, but there's maps from
Aliens.
the 14th or 15th century, I believe, where they showed Antarctica as a continent. Well, we didn't even discover Antarctica as a continent until I believe it was the 1800s. So somewhere along the line, it probably had defrosted within the lifetime of human beings, whether it was 1,000 years ago or 10,000 years ago, whatever the fuck it was, when people were around and they had already figured out how to chart land and make maps. Well, they charted out Antarctica. They had a fucking map of it. So that shit used to be livable, man. Maybe there was people on Antarctica. Maybe you get to the bottom of all that ice, you're going to find some ancient civilization. Maybe. Most likely not, which is kind of ironic, because ice, the way it moves, a glacier, is like a mile-high eraser that just scrubs the land. And that's one of the reasons why it's so tough to find shit from where glaciers were, because it just scrubs the land. Just grows across a fucking mile high of ice, 3,000 miles long, and it's just scrubbing the ground. It's moving forward at a rate of a couple of feet a day with insane weight. So it literally is like a huge fucking cheese that get moved hundreds of miles, and all that shit is from glaciers. That can happen again.
Is that something in our lifetime that we have to worry about? I know we're trying to be preventative with things, but...
Well, we can't be preventative about natural cycles. We also can't be preventative about supervolcanoes. And that's a huge issue. Supervolcanoes are something that people don't even take into consideration, but they're continent killers. And every continent has one. There's these giant fucking things that blow up, and they kill everything within 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles, like almost instantly.
Yeah.
Like Yellowstone is a supervolcano. It's called a caldera, which what it means is like, say if my hand, there's a water bottle on top of my hand.
Yeah.
The water bottle represents the volcano. It's such a powerful volcano that the water bottle explodes, and all that's left is a crater where my hand is. Like, you're talking about a mountain that blows up and doesn't exist anymore. So it shoots lava a mile into the fucking sky. Nuclear winter for the entire continent, and anything close to it dies from the hail of giant chunks of fucking lava and melting rock dropping on your fucking head.
Thank you for that visual.
Well, here's what you have to think about. It happens every 600,000 to 800,000 years, and the last time it happened was 600,000 years.
Wait,
so we're due.
We're due.
And where it's going to take place is in Yellowstone, and Yellowstone has had thousands of earthquakes this year. Thousands.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when.
Freaking me out.
You should freak out.
I'm freaking out.
Everyone should freak out. You should freak out.
Well, what can we do? Just live our lives and
live your life.
Wait to die.
Live your life knowing that this ride could end at any time. You're gonna enjoy the shit out of it, and that's part of why it's set up that way.
Oh.
It's part of why it's set up that way, especially if you want to get really crazy and think of, if you have a purpose in this life, if everything has a purpose. Dom, did you just go on stage?
Yeah.
How was it?
Great.
Was it great?
You want to have a seat right back here, Dom?
No, I got gotta go, but I just want to say goodbye.
Dom Irerra, everybody.
Why must you leave us?
I gotta go. I told Dub I'd meet him.
Dom Irerra's one of these. I gotta get up early guys.
I had to get up for the blood test. I had to fast after that.
This motherfucker.
Oh.
The blood
leave
test.
on you. He's one of those one more game.
What
I
time
gotta
would
go
you
sleep.
test that? What time
Joe,
would you
man,
test that?
you're unbelievable. We're playing 2.5 hours. Joe goes, I'm just starting to get loose. The fuck? He's an android. He's got unbelievable stamina for everything. Stand up, you can fucking do 2 hours. I do 15 minutes. My legs start getting weak. Oh, Dana, I'm kidding. Don't look at me like that. I'm not pathetic. I'm kidding.
No,
She
you're
goes,
adorable. No.
You missed his act though.
You're sweet.
That is painful.
Dom, when you have that blood test,
I'll come
what
and
time
see you
do you have to
sometime.
go in? What time do you make your appointment?
I go in
for?
as early as I can because I
8:30.
have a tough time
That's
fasting.
Bob Hope. Yeah, that's a fucking nightmare in the morning.
Yeah, and then
That's a fucking nightmare.
You should do it every now and then. You should just let your body clean out. There's nothing wrong with that. Drink a lot of water.
I
and
do
just-
that all the time.
Nothing wrong with
Fast?
that. I go a day
Yeah.
without eating. You
Are
I
you
don't.
serious?
Yeah, it's not good for athletic performance for sure. But that's because your muscles don't have the proper fuel. But I think for your digestive system, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking a day off. Just letting that bitch relax. You got a lot of fat and things to burn off. As long as you're not competing in the Olympics or something, there's nothing wrong with taking a day off.
I keep a bag of chips by my head,
In case you
like
panic.
a feed bag in the middle of the night. Seriously,
Are you serious?
Yeah, but not salted.
Do you have sleep apnea?
I don't know.
Do you snore really loud?
The last girl that I lived with, remember the crazy stripper?
Mm-hmm.
She told me that the crazy stripper, like we talk about.
Oh yeah, that
Talk
one.
about the
The one, the
redundancy.
only one.
Yeah, I remember the Together stripper that I lived with. She said I would snore loud at times, but we used to get so fucking drunk that I
Right,
couldn't
right.
tell.
But that dries you up to boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think. Good to see you, Joe.
Good to see
I
you.
didn't get a chance to see you much, man. We love you. You know that.
Well, Joey and I both have sleep apnea, and both of us.
Oh yeah, do you have to do the breathing thing?
Joey
I do the
does.
machine. He
I
does
have
the
I have a mouthpiece that I put in.
Really? That
Yeah.
must drive your lady crazy.
No, the mouthpiece is amazing.
Oh, it makes it less sound.
Yeah, it just cuts it off totally. Just I put it in. There's a bunch of different ones, but the one that I have, it actually like this little tongue depressor. It holds your tongue down. So as I put it in, it keeps my airway open. I sleep with it. Oh, I sleep like a baby. I mean, it changed my life. Changed a lot. It made me way less irritable, way more relaxed. Because I actually got a good night's sleep. Like I didn't really know what it meant to get a good night's sleep because I never had a good night's
You
sleep.
have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
You really don't. You really fucking
Get in touch
don't.
with
Yeah, I never sleep.
really don't,
I never
Tom,
sleep on the whole night. I have a fear. I don't like sleeping alone, and I have a fear of like a lot of guys my age, the boogeyman. I'm afraid he's going to pull me under the bed and use me like Sandusky used people.
Dana, would you be willing to sleep with Dom just like in a cuddle situation? Just the two
like
of
a
you take a
spoon?
nap together, spoon.
Maybe.
You could take the back. You could be on his back.
Big
that way
spoon?
he couldn't do anything creepy with you.
You don't have to do anything.
He wouldn't. Look at him.
Oh, yeah, it's-
He adores me.
There's
He
a
does
service
enjoy you.
now.
But that
There's
won't
a
stop him
service
from whipping his
that'll
cock
cuddle
out.
with
You trust me.
I
$90
wonder how.
an hour or some shit.
You know what? It's interesting.
They have that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
What's that, Joe?
They have a service in Hollywood. I think it's $90 an hour.
They cuddle with
Oh,
And they cuddle with
cuddle.
you. Yeah.
Wow.
It sounds ridiculous.
Is that it?
man.
That's legal.
I
right?
guarantee fucking people call. I guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
See-
It's like, fuck it. I'll cuddle with somebody for 90. Fuck it.
Yeah, you probably get 45 of that.
It's
Yeah,
like
half
some
hour.
like new agey type of thing, though. I
Well,
think.
people need touch, man. When I first
Yeah.
came to Hollywood, I didn't know anybody, and I was doing this pilot, and I was out here for a few weeks. And I remember this girl on the set gave me a hug, and it was the first time anybody had hugged me in like weeks. And I remember like the feeling that it felt like when she hugged me, like, it was like really
you're
like
right.
I was refueling, like I got hit with sunshine. In New York, I had friends, I had my girlfriend, I was around people all the time, everybody's hugging. You don't realize like what's going on when you hug someone. That's you're giving them
it's
love.
it's electricity.
Yeah, there's something you don't realize it until it's taken away from you, and that's
Yeah.
why like solitary confinement is so fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
The idea
End
that
up
they-
hugging the guard when he's walking out.
Yeah, you want to.
After he
You
fed
do.
you.
You do want to. Yeah.
I'm interested in how I'm going to react when I see her now in a film.
Don't
Because-
watch. She's
because
she's my friend. Don't
It's
do it.
separate. The reality of meeting a human
Do
being.
watch. Do watch.
Yeah.
Everybody watch, okay?
No, but seriously, there's a reality of meeting a human being that kind of breaks that barrier.
Yes.
The things that adds to your life is I met a nice person, I met somebody that was cool, funny, smart, but the thing that detracts is the fantasy is is broken a little. Because
Like Aldo Nova?
No, but do you know what I mean? It's like now she's a real person.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I always was.
I know you always were, but not
Yeah.
in my
You
world.
are so full of shit, Don Herrera. I'm calling you out on this right now. You're going to shoot like a broken fire hydrant filled with yogurt. Just
Yeah, you're going to be like, she held my hand.
I am going to shoot a
She touched this hand I'm jerking off with.
The way Dice Clay would say it.
With which I'm jerking off.
It's gonna
be
buckets.
special.
You're
It's
gonna
gonna be
have
more
a
special.
finger up your ass. You're gonna be cupping your balls.
No,
at
I
the
don't
same
put a finger
time.
up my own
You're
finger
gonna
up my ass.
shoot like Maron.
Oh, Marona Gebot.
I'm
a fangul gigat.
If you could shoot like this every day, you would lose 50
I'm going to
pounds.
shoot in my own fucking eye. I'm going to have to go to the eye doctor to
I
get
shot
the
myself
jizz.
in the face when I was 16.
Yeah, I've done that.
Pull out situation.
Yeah.
Having sex with my girlfriend, I pulled out, shot myself right in the mug. Splat.
Remember that bit I used to do, Joe? Joe, remember that
hot.
bit I used to do about the
It was
arc of jizz over the hedge?
Yes.
And I always pictured that.
While you're saying it?
Yeah, like the arc of jizz clearing the hedge and hitting
the
the old
dog.
lady and it gets singed in a cum crater in a dog's fur.
Cum crater.
Oh, the memories.
I still, if I shoot pretty good when I don't do it for a couple days, few days,
Well, that's good to know.
or a week.
It's good to know in case we go on a trip together.
Well, that's one of the things about the Fleshlight that we had as a sponsor on our podcast. And one of the reasons why I wanted it as a sponsor is like, that's a fucking solid product. I'm telling you, if you're a guy that beats off, a Fleshlight is way better than beating off. I mean, it's a fucking incredible creation. It really feels like skin. It's amazing. It feels like tight pussy. Like, and you put lube in it. It's way better than beating off.
Why is she crying?
Much better than beating off. Probably because she has one molded.
They don't want me.
They don't
They
want
do
you?
not.
Why not? The
I don't
Fleshlight
know.
doesn't like you?
I tried to talk to them, and they were like, we'll keep your information on file just in case.
You got rejected
Whatever.
from
Are
Flesh.
you
I was
too
like-
dirty? Is that what it is? Are they trying to be like more like vivid? Like only the
I don't
occasional
know. But I
ass
told
to
them,
mouth?
I was like, you know what, Fleshlight, go fuck yourself
Whoa.
today.
Today.
Because they wrote something like, we're going to let the fans vote who gets to be in the next Fleshlight girl. And I was like, okay, it sounds like they're trying to make sense. And then there was like from 3 girls that they've already chosen. And I was like, fuck you.
Oh.
I was like, you know what?
You know what? You can't even mold my pussy.
Yeah.
Bitch.
And then
I ain't even about that.
some people, they were like, maybe they can't capture the magic of your butthole, Dana, and maybe they're afraid to do
They're
it.
afraid to capture the magic.
And then
of your
somebody else
butthole.
said that they would just hire, if I had a Fleshlight, they would just hire the Fleshlight instead of me. And so I was like, I don't want to put myself out of business. So maybe that's why, I don't know.
And the podcast took a turn for the worst at
But
1
then,
minute.
no, it's been bad.
It's been bad for a while.
I'm just sober.
You have a butthole
I
named after you?
No, I just have my butthole.
Where the fuck did you get that?
No.
That's why eyewitness
just have
information is no good.
There's probably
Well,
like,
I was there,
somebody
and she had a butthole named after her. We were discussing that. Positive energy.
Yes.
Dana's anus.
Yeah, Dana's anus.
Fuck that shit. Those
Yeah.
flashlights never put pussy out of business, dog.
No.
yeah,
Pussy's
that's what I'm
easy,
saying.
Joe. You're
Yeah,
gonna
Pussy's
Joey
here to
Diaz.
fucking
Can't put
stay.
pussy out of
That fucking monkey,
Hey,
there ain't
that's a
nothing
song,
like it. You know
isn't
what I'm
it?
saying? I mean, you get home
right.
at 2 in the morning, you're
That's
drunk,
right.
you make a couple ass calls, nothing happens, you whack off and you pass out. But there ain't nothing like a good fucking piece of monkey.
Oh, it's
dog.
nothing.
Tremendous.
That's good.
Sex is always going to be better, but you're going to beat off. And if you're going to beat off, a fleshlight's way better than beating off. Sex is not always an option. See, when sex is an option, for sure, sex is better.
I can never give up sex for 17 days like I did drinking.
Really?
Never.
Never. You're an animal. Look
Oh
at
my
you,
gosh.
fucking savage. Look at
17
you.
days? Can you imagine 17 days without coming?
17
I'd
whole
have
days.
jizz backed up into my head.
Comes
Maybe I
out
go
your
get
mouth.
all
You
romantic.
must be happy as shit that you've managed to separate from the booze, huh? That's
Yeah.
great. I'm really happy for you, man.
Yeah,
I
feel-
love seeing that.
I can't fucking believe that I wake up without a hangover because my whole life revolved around it. Like I would book flights later in the day knowing I'd be hungover like 6 months before.
Right.
When I'm booking, like just try and get in first class.
Wow.
I go, well, I'm not getting up at fucking 9. I'm gonna be hungover. Right. So now it's great. And it's great to fucking drive and not have to worry about the cops. Now I beep at the cops and give them a thumbs up.
Oh, isn't it
Good
great?
job, officer.
It's
a fucking great feeling.
I love fucking flying past in the left hand lane.
What was the hardest part? It seems like everything's positive.
There was really no hard part. I mean, the hardest part was just doing it the first night.
What made you decide? What was the catalyst?
Looking at myself on the TV when we were sitting here, my fat fucking head.
Really?
Yeah. Remember I said to you, I said about my head, and you said, yeah, you said this the last time. And I'm thinking, well, now it's really fucking penetrating. I'm repeating myself. That must be important to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was vanity that I don't mind going down with age. I don't mind my looks deteriorating, but I don't want to fucking have a fucking head like in the Thanksgiving Day parade, like I'm floating by everybody else. Because that big head you can't exercise for.
There's no diet. There's nothing. I told you.
A comic
doesn't.
Nothing. You don't want to become a joke. You know, a comic doesn't want to become a mess. You know, I think.
When you have hands like me, Joe, all you need is a relatively fat face. You don't need a bloated head, right, Dana?
Yeah, you have beautiful hands.
Thank you.
They're so soft. You guys got to feel his hands.
I believe it.
They're so
soft. Do you
soft.
think his whole hand could get up your butt? Is that possible?
I don't know. They're kind of wide.
Kind of wide.
Kind of white?
Wide.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, black hands go in easier.
Black hands got more lubricant.
It's a texture
But,
thing.
like, look how little my hands are.
Right.
I have tiny, little.
You have
tiny
piano
hands.
playing hands.
They're like
Good
built-in butthole openers.
Yeah,
The
they're
way
like Terminator, like when his arms are like blades.
Right.
That's like what my hands are like because they're so skinny.
Brody, put that fucking gorilla hand down.
Look at that
That's
Yeah.
not
hairy
going up-
hand.
That's not going up anybody's butt, Brody. I think
He's
it's
an
Nah.
athlete.
It's too big.
way too
Yeah,
big.
Now, Dana, if you
you gotta
suggest
get your fingers closer
What's
together.
the one girl that was on Entourage?
That's a hand that
What's
knows how
her
to
name?
throw.
Sasha
Oh,
Grey.
Sasha Grey.
Oh, Sasha, if you suggested one movie that you would want me to see, what would it be? Seriously.
Oh, maybe. Well, it depends what you like. If you like,
Yeah.
well,
I'll be
you
right
like
back, folks.
the girl on girl stuff.
Yeah, I do.
I'll be right back. I want to go check on him for a minute.
Oh, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right,
might be about
Joe Rogan.
Joe, you going on?
Eventually. But
Yeah, I know.
Ian's on.
He's gonna watch Ian
Oh, he's great.
Edwards.
Yeah. I think he's been on for a while.
Joey Diaz. I'm Dana, by the way.
Joey, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to
Oh, I
meet
thought you guys knew each
nobody,
other.
Nobody
No,
introduced
no.
us. I'm Dana.
Nice to
I
meet
do
you.
porn,
Nice
obviously.
to meet you.
Why is
But,
that? It's not obvious.
Well, since we've been talking about
Oh, well,
butt
that makes it
fisting and
obvious. It's not like you
how
look at you and
fleshlight
you
stumps
think you're
me all the
porn.
time. But I have some, I always have good stuff coming out from girlfriends films. They always let me do whatever I want. And some new Belladonna Entertainment movies and.
Do you have health insurance through them?
No, I buy my own health insurance. That's up to me, but I'm really responsible. I am going to the doctor. Oh, Obamacare started today.
It did?
Yes. I'm going to get a free pap smear, and then I'm going to get free birth control pills, and then I'm going to talk to my doctor for hours and hours, and we're going to giggle. Oh, I'm
It
so
started
excited.
today?
Yes.
Where did it?
I'm so excited.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it's the what is it called?
Something
The
for women.
Affordable Health Care
Right, yeah.
Act.
I got to run because
Yeah.
I got to go into Hollywood. Great meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Good seeing you guys.
I got to run too.
See
Oh
you
my
next
gosh.
time, Tarzan.
All right, see you later then.
We'll hold this fucking fort down. I
Yeah.
guess.
Joey Diaz could hold it down.
I'm not gonna leave Joey
We'll
alone.
figure it out. We got 3 people. There's a will, there's a way and shit.
Yeah.
You know what
Bye.
I'm saying?
Bye, Dom.
Bye, guys.
Oh, what a sweetie.
So
I
what
like
else?
him.
Where you headed, Brody Stevens?
I got to go to the comedy store.
Time's your spot.
It was 11 something
Well,
right now. But you know what? This was more important.
wow. It's
I could have
after-
got out of here, but I needed to do the podcast.
When does your show premiere on HBO?
August 6th.
Oh shit! What time?
It's on HBO Go. It's not on It's on the internet. That whole big internet thing they've got going.
What,
so
you have
if
a
you're on
show?
the internet on August 6th, check it out. Brody Stevens, enjoy it. It's a docu-comedy kind of thing.
And it's just the 6th. That's it.
6 15-minute episodes. It's a stepping stone for whatever else is coming up.
You're gonna be a superstar.
Proud
You
of
think so?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
You're a big
I've
deal.
always known it. I've always known. You're looking a little darker, so you can give the Arabs. You do
Oh.
the Arab films too, which I love.
You
I just need to
you
be
could
myself.
you could be anything.
You could be anything you want.
Thank
to be.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dana. I don't want to say Dina.
I love him.
But I wanted to come back and do a good podcast tonight, and I think I did.
You did.
And then I had a decent show in there. I went up first after Tony, the host, and I had a good set. And then I came back and I did a little positive energy here. So it was good to be with Dina and good to Dana.
Yeah, like Dana Carvey or Dana Delaney or...
Got it now. Like Dana Carvey.
When are you going back on Chelsea?
I don't know. I'm not booked. Not scheduled right now.
Okay.
But we'll see. But I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm hearing good things. That's all that matters. You know I love you.
I'll tell everybody about you. Don't worry.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Since 95, he's been a bad motherfucker. You guys don't know.
Getting better, getting laughs, being myself, building up my audience.
18 years, we're still here, Brody.
Right, keep doing it, right?
Let's go back to Gig Harbor and take over. There's no Jews
I remember
on the
that.
wall.
No Jews on that
No
wall.
Jews on
How
that
dare
fucking
they?
wall. How the fuck were they thinking?
Gig Harbor.
Motherfuckers.
Charlie O's.
Charlie O's and Gig Harbor.
So Tana's in town. I wish you...
That's, I'll call you tomorrow. Call me tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll give you the number.
Okay.
It was weird because it wasn't Tana's email or Facebook.
Okay.
It was somebody else's Facebook telling me that Tana he was going to be in LA for a few days. He wanted to talk to me, blah, blah, blah.
Word.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot, Joe.
Brody.
Thanks, everybody.
Brody. Look,
Positive
Brody.
energy. Felt good. Put out the energy. Yes.
Yes.
And got laughs on stage. That felt good, too.
You're a fucking savage.
Ian
I've been telling you
Edwards
that
is
for
very
years.
funny, man. Ian Edwards is very funny.
He's cute, too.
You like that?
Yeah, he's handsome. Is he Jamaican? Did you say who's Jamaican?
I believe so, right? Isn't he?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's kind of sexy.
I've seen his old special. He's got dreadlocks down to his ass. It's
Oh, yeah,
hilarious.
yeah,
Shut up.
Comes out with the whole accent and everything.
Where are you from, Dina?
I'm
Dana,
from here
Dana.
now. Yeah.
No, where were you
I
raised?
was raised in Orlando.
This is the second
Alright.
time she's
Yeah,
been asked this
we
question.
talked about
Orlando.
it.
What the
Where you
fuck?
from? Where are your kids from?
You know, I don't know
You in town
anybody
visiting?
from fucking Orlando. That's the funniest thing. Like, you never knew anybody from Orlando.
It sucks.
Yeah, not that many.
It's
No, I never
but
met
I've
anybody
lived
from
here.
fucking Orlando.
I've lived here forever, though.
I have a friend who lives in Orlando.
So-
He fucking loves it. He's
No,
an
some
executive.
people-
I
His
worked
wife-
at Disney. I worked at Disney when I was a teenager.
Did you?
Yep. I danced in parades. I entertained.
They'd be fucking proud of you now. You know what I'm saying? Disney would be.
I
if
think
Mickey
they would.
seen you now, he'd go, look, fuck Britney Spears and that Justin fucking Timberbook. Whatever their fucking names are.
I think that they would be terrified if they knew that I was a porn star and admitted that I used to work there. I think I probably signed something
You know
when I was
what? They
a
probably
kid.
give you fucking a couple G's not to say a word.
You think so?
I'll take
keep,
that.
Yeah, so keep fucking spreading it. That
You hear
Disney
that?
molested you. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Disney's frozen head went down on me.
That's right. And after that,
When
you
I
had a-
was 16 and a
and had a
half.
sudden urge to move to fucking the valley and do fucking fuck flicks. You know
You
what I'm saying?
probably shouldn't even say that on the radio. Disney has such a long reach. They probably come and get you.
Disney does. They'll come shoot you in the fucking head. Disney don't fuck around. They send Mickey
my
dressed
God.
up like a vampire and he comes
You
right
guys
over.
are freaking me
Look what
out
happened.
so
Look what
bad.
happened.
Don't
Look what
talk shit
happened.
about the mouse.
Look what either they send Mickey to your house or they send the director to fuck your wife in the ass and fucking you move in with her. How fucked up is that?
What are you talking about?
That poor kid from
We're
Twilight.
both looking at you like
Yeah.
that.
That poor fucking kid
Kristen
from Twilight. I
Stewart.
just read that tonight.
What happened?
The fucking chick cheated with the director. I didn't. What the fuck happens in this? I don't even
Kristen
know.
Stewart cheated on our Pats with the director of Snow White and the Huntsman.
Okay, yeah, I had heard this.
But now wait
Yeah.
a second. Tell me that it's paparazzi. Is that true?
That they caught them?
They were like making out in a car.
Right. Right. And they took. Tell me
Kristen
that.
Stewart made $35 million last year. That piece
but-
of fucking wood
but where are you gonna
made
go?
$35 million,
Where you
and
gonna
she's
go
not
check
going
in?
to a
First
fucking
of all-
hotel
But where
right
you
now.
gonna check into? Where the fuck you gonna
She's
check
my
into?
friend's daughter.
Meh.
A good friend of mine. He's a very nice guy. And
I don't
I
like
worked
her.
with him for years. You don't know her. Okay? The reality is you don't know her. You don't know her. You don't. See,
I don't
Uncle
know.
Joe
as
is
an
coming
actor-
down on me hard today.
I'm being
I can't
real.
heckle,
You don't
I
know
can't-
her.
I can't say
You
that
say
I
you don't like her, but she's
don't.
not even a person that's in your life. She's an actress.
Sorry. Brody, he took the positivity away when he left.
No, you're the one. You're giving out little negativity if you're talking about hating someone that you don't even like.
No, D. Maybe you don't like the movie. Maybe you don't like her character in the movie. Something like that. All I was saying was, I just found about this shit
so
today.
Adamant about it.
I just
found this shit out today.
What don't you like? What don't you like?
Oh, she's like a piece of wood. She's like, who do I like? The vampire guy or the werewolf guy?
So just because of the way she behaves, you don't like her?
Yes.
There's nothing negative about what she's doing. She's not
I
hurting anybody.
don't think that she should have an affair with a married man. But she probably thinks that I shouldn't do double anal with black people, so I guess we're even.
Double anal?
I don't do double anal with black guys, only white guys. You silly.
You do double anal with white guys?
Yeah, you need a long one and a short one. I thought we talked about this before.
Did we? I don't know.
You just need a long one and a short one, so it all fits.
This Kristen Stewart. She had an affair with the married guy. Is that what happened?
Yeah, and
director,
broke Robert
supposedly.
Pattinson's heart.
So, but it was caught. What killed me is that, like I tell people all the time, look, we live in a society that you can't do dick. Get that through. You can't be a criminal. You can't fuck somebody else. You can't do nothing.
Well, they're talking about releasing drones. I mean, they're talking about having 30,000 drones in the sky in the next 10 years. If that happens, you literally everything will be filmed because they can have something that just hovers above the sky and they can tune in to certain areas. And this is just like with today's technology. The technology they're going to have in 10 years is going to be mind-blowing.
Right now, what they have in New York, the technology is already off the chain.
Everything you say is so scary.
Well,
in New York right now,
they have these cameras that they've developed that are the size of a grain of sand. I mean, they're these tiny.
Okay.
No, I'm not joking. They've developed the ability. They're smaller than a grain of rice. These tiny little fucking cameras, and they have their own power source, and they can relay information through a wireless signal. I mean, this is all shit they're working on right now. And the idea is that you could literally spread it like dirt across the country, and you would have video, you would have transmission from virtually everywhere these things existed. This is not hypothetical. This is eventual. This is the type of shit that is gonna happen. They have the technology now where they're fine-tuning it in 2012. In 2025, that shit is gonna exist. There's no doubt about it. There's gonna be no privacy, period, for humans, and it may be a good thing. It may be something that we're terrified of right now, but it may eventually be a good thing because it might assimilate us.
It's going to become all reality TV, but the fucked up thing is porn's going to change. That means people could put a camera on their fingertip, finger bang you, and look at your fucking kidney. You know what I'm saying?
So yucky.
So porn's going to be completely different. Like this one that showed the kidney. Internal shit. Look at her fucking. Look what her spleen looks like with a gallon of Jamaican spew on it.
It's clinical.
It's going to be so fucking crazy.
Yeah, they're going to have like little cameras that are going to cling to the.
It's like watching knee surgery or something.
Nobody wants to see they go over your face.
They're saying that in New York, let's say you commit a crime. All right, let's say bank robbery on 34th and 4th. And one bank guy goes, okay, one of the guys had a white shirt on. This is what I heard.
Okay.
That these cameras now in New York will pinpoint just fucking white shirts. Like if I was watching this
so
on
they look
TV,
for it all over the city?
All with a switch. Gink! Like in this vicinity. Just some fucked up technology in New York because they have to. They're really scared of 9/11. And you know, we've talked about on the podcast how 9/11 changed our privacy laws. And some hurt us and some help us. 90% of the time now, you have to assume you're being taped.
Yeah.
You have to assume. At an airport, Las Vegas, they've been taping motherfuckers for 30 years.
Yeah.
So they've been taping for 30. So don't worry. If you sucked a dick in a bathroom in Vegas, you're on fucking tape, okay? You're on tape, okay? That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
But you have to assume when you're in an airport, you know, my man Alex Jones told me in Houston, he said in 2 years, there's going to be security at movie theaters and at parks.
Yep.
He told me at the Houston, outside of the fucking fights.
The real question is this inevitable? Do we need this? Do we deserve this? Is this something that society actually needs to make sure that we're safe? Is that real? I mean, are all the hiccups, like all the privacy hiccups along the way, is that just inevitable growing pains?
I mean,
as a society becomes more aware of itself?
You ever sit there sometimes and they go, breaking news, we just broke Islamic ring in New York. They were about to plant the Jeep or whatever. Informant. There's no fucking informants. They get all that shit through illegal wiretaps.
Well, they also do have guys.
Well,
that
I know they
go
have guys,
undercover.
but then 90% of their shit is they have.
Well, you know what they do that's really crazy? They set it all up.
Yeah.
They have a guy. They get a guy who's like a militant Muslim, and they go, "Listen, my brother, we're gonna take out this building. We're gonna." And it's the FBI. The FBI sets it up. They give him the fake bomb. The guy goes in there, detonates the fake bomb. They arrest him. I mean, it's really
It's
kind
really
of
fucking
like
crazy.
a crazy movie because they prey on really innocent, sort of dopey people, and they get them to do that kind of shit, and then they arrest them for terrorism. I mean, yeah, look, if the guy's willing to press that button, fuck him, he goes to jail. I'm not saying that, but I'm kind of saying that would he ever have done it if he hadn't been completely influenced by you guys to the point where you provided him with the fucking fake bomb?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of weird, You're saying that he was plotting on blowing up the world. No, he wasn't. You know why? Because he never had an opportunity to. He was working with you guys. Okay, he wasn't really You're saying that just because you asked him to go left, he went left. You asked him to sit down, he sat down. Now you're saying, well, this guy was ready to blow up the country. Was he? It seems to me that he was only doing it with you guys. It wasn't like he had done it outside of it and you caught him. No, he was doing it with your fake setup. It wasn't real. Like, I don't know what the fuck you said to him. I don't know what the fuck you did to get him to press the button on that thing.
But that's like how things are. Like when they go, like the West Memphis 3, like they just picked up those guys because they were weird looking. And one of them was like kind of slow. And they just interrogated him until they were like, here, just sign this confession, then we'll like leave you alone. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he like implicated his friends, and all three of them were on death row for years and years and years and years until recently.
Yeah.
Which is really sad.
Well, it becomes a game of them trying to prosecute you. Like, let's get this guy. We're trying to get this guy. How do we get this guy? And sometimes it's not ethical. Not every cop's a good guy. So they do some unethical shit. But you got to wonder if all this is good for us, all this losing privacy, if eventually it's going to be good for us, if it's going to change society. I mean, maybe you can't do evil shit to people if everybody can see everything at all times. I mean, maybe even this kind of shit that's going down right now in Afghanistan, maybe these are the last whispers of a dying society. And maybe in the future, one of the things that's going to stop war and stop crime and stop shitty things is that everyone's going to know everything all the time. And it might be good. It might be. It doesn't seem like it is.
You're going to know everything all the time. You know everything. You know a lot of stuff.
I certainly don't know everything.
Well, you told me about glaciers, super volcanoes, bottled water.
Shit that can kill you.
Microscopic cameras. Crooked FBI agents.
Well, you told me about double anal.
Yeah.
You told me.
There's a butthole named after me.
Business, the Memphis 3. You educated me on the Memphis 3.
Yes.
The bottom line is pretty much this: if you're not doing nothing illegal, then you have nothing to worry about. If they're watching you, if they're watching you fuck your wife every night,
the problem is
then we have a problem.
But if you're
but it's
not,
getting close to that.
It's not that you're doing something illegal, but you're trying to stop them from doing something illegal. Because there's a lot of that.
But
there's a lot of that.
They're doing an ordinance to make people who perform in porn wear condoms. But if you turn it over, the other side is that does the government get to tell everybody to wear condoms, like in their home?
Right.
Because the ordinance spreads to people that do like webcamming at home with their husbands and wives and things like that.
It's on the fucking ballot, I heard.
Yeah, it totally is.
It's on the fucking ballot.
People need to take personal responsibility.
Nobody is.
Sex amongst adults is a personal responsibility issue, period.
Everybody's ashamed
porn,
of what other people are doing.
Porn is just like regular sex. Get out. You have no business in there. Just stop. What did you think about that whole Max Hardcore thing when that guy got arrested for?
Oh, it was a shame. Actually, I interviewed him on. I do a talk show on the Girlfriends Films membership site, and he's out of jail now. And I interviewed him, and he's all clean and sober, and he's actually like really fit. He was like working out a lot in the big house, and
How long did he go to jail for?
I think it was like almost 3 years.
Was it maximum security? Like what kind of jail was it?
Nah, I don't think. I forget. I don't think it was. he didn't get like fucked with or anything like that. Like people like, hi, Doug Benson.
Powerful Doug Benson.
Hi.
Ladies and
He just
gentlemen,
showed up. That was so
what
weird.
a crazy podcast.
Yeah, Max Hardcore. He basically the FBI they were like watching him and stuff, and they went into his home and his office when they knew that he was out of the country, and they got all this paperwork and materials, and they gathered it up, and they decided what they thought was the most prosecutable based on the content of it, and then mailed it to themselves in Tampa is where they tried him.
Isn't that crazy?
It's fucking totally crazy that they try to use like mail, like obscenity is based on the zip code and what people in that community deem obscene, and the thing that's fucking stupid is that the stuff that Max Hardcore had been producing is pretty much par for the course now. You have gagging, blowjobs, and spit, and girls like puking on, squirting, and all this stuff, and everybody does it now. But he was
back then it was
he was an innovator. He's like the grandfather.
Or he's
the grandfather of torture porn.
Yeah, or he was the patient zero.
But I have a lot of respect for him because he fought a losing battle, but he did it for everybody because Larry Flynn and everybody else. Yeah, he spent over $1 million to defend himself, and he still lost. And
it's crazy.
And it's hurt him really badly. But he's back doing the same shit. He's back. Yeah, he's more than ever.
What?
Yep, he's still doing it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fuck it. It's his right to do it. It's my right to do it.
What is he? Is he registered as like a sex offender, or what is? How does that happen?
I don't think
What do you
so.
become if you're doing something that's immoral? I mean, isn't that the idea? I mean, he was obscenity. He was a purveyor of obscenity. So what are you then? Like,
I'm not sure.
You're a felon.
I didn't ask
right?
him about that.
You become a convict, so you lose your right to vote. Right? I think.
I didn't ask him about that.
I'm pretty sure.
I was getting really mad when I was.
It's ridiculous.
The shit that they did to him was really fucked up.
Look, it's ridiculous.
He's just like a harmless old man that only wears yellow.
He only wears yellow?
And the inside of his house is all yellow. Hey, Doug.
Whose doggy is this?
It's yours. You can have it.
Mine to keep?
You don't know Twixy?
Everybody gets a dog on the podcast today.
Yeah, you don't know Twixy, man?
I've never met this dog before, but I tripped over him when I came in.
That's her. That's Brian's
dog. Tripped over her.
Twixy.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Are you looking for Lilu? Because you look like Bruce Willis in Fifth Element.
Oh.
Is this Brian's dog?
Yeah.
I've never met this dog before.
Yeah, this poor dog is at home all day while Brian's doing podcasts.
Oh, poor dog.
She's a sweetie, though.
She likes you.
Yeah, very nice dog.
Yeah. Where have you been? Were you doing a stand-up comedy or?
I did. Adam Carolla did a show in Irvine, and I was.
Oh yeah.
I was the guy who got to sit there and listen to Adam Carolla.
Fascinating.
He just talks and talks, and I
How
just sit there and go.
Did he let you talk at all? Did he ask you any questions?
Well, that's why I only do shows with him in front of an audience, because then I can get stuff in. If you do it in his studio, it's just him talking. But in front of an audience, he's got to leave a little leeway for the guests, you know. So I always do the ones where there's an audience present.
Amazing.
Yeah. What's up, doggy?
The gift of gab.
Yeah.
He loves the dog.
Perfect guy for podcasting.
That guy can go off about anything.
Have you been to his studio?
Yeah.
It's fucking dope.
Yeah. He's got a sweet studio with a bunch of cars being fixed on, worked on in the back, and
it's amazing.
Yeah.
I had total envy.
Yeah, he's got a great setup, and
Total podcast setup envy.
And the show's all about him, you know. It's just at one point he said, "I'm going to interview Doug Benson," and he asked me a question, and then went off on some rant, and then like 15 minutes later, I was like, "So you going to interview me?"
Did he say that?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
He laughed. You know, he laughed. He knows what's going on. He knows what he's about.
He just likes your company.
Yeah.
Just likes you to be there
for
while
sure.
he's ranting.
For sure. Yeah, and we play this game like. We play a movie trivia game when I'm on, and he loves to compete with me in that, and it's fun. Yes,
the last
Joe.
time I
yes, Joe.
The last time I did it with him, he was really easy to talk with.
Yeah. Well, it's like the bigger the person is that he's talking to, the more likely, But when it's just a buddy of his who's not
Is that how you feel?
Is not a huge name. It's like you gotta pick your moments and jump in.
Maybe he's just worried you're too high to talk.
Yes,
it's just that.
Yes,
Maybe he
he's
just wants
concerned.
to grab the bull by the horns.
He's concerned about me, like he wants to protect me and keep the conversation going.
Trying to look at the bright side, man.
Yeah. No, there is a bright side because he does let me in here and there, but it's a different vibe. You have to kind of pick your moments and jump in and say something.
Before you got here, we were talking about how awesome he is at podcasting, about how the guy just can never stop talking. He can get. We were saying about like he could pick up this corkscrew, and all of a sudden he's got a 15-minute rant. Corkscrew technology. He would be like going over the thing, who the guy.
Creator.
He would scrounge every corner of humor out of it like instantly. It's really fun to watch. He's got a rare gift in that. So he's like a perfect guy for podcasting.
He's amazing. It's almost like he shouldn't have guests.
Well, Bill Burr's got a great setup like that. Bill does. He occasionally has guests, but a lot of times it's just Bill.
It's just his Monday morning rant.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's not something I would try to do. I like to interact with others, but
me too.
It's some people are really good at it.
I've done them by myself before. I did them in the early days of podcasting. I did a couple of them by myself where I answered questions on Twitter. It was kind of fun, but then it just became like nigger cunt, nigger cunt, nigger cunt, nigger cunt. You're like, all right, you son of a bitch.
That was your response to every email?
After a while, you get just people just trying to get attention. They weren't really asking questions sometimes.
What's Dana doing here tonight? I'm surprised to see you here.
Out.
Dana was being.
Did you do a set? Did you do a set in the ice house?
I'm still not doing that.
Are you thinking about doing it?
No.
You should do it. You should totally do it. Why not?
You guys are so funny. Because I don't want to.
You're sitting here talking with a bunch of comics.
I know.
Why not be
like
one?
You guys.
This is fun though, right?
You guys,
just do this.
I like doing podcasts.
But if you ever did want to do it, Brian could show you how.
Brian,
what?
Stop showing me your penis and show me how to do stand-up.
Look at Twixy. Look at that little face. She's so
It's the
adorable.
Hitler dog.
I'm taking your dog, Brian.
She's so cute, dude.
This dog.
When you bring her over my house, man?
Everyone's trying to steal my dog.
I gave her away to Doug before you came in.
Dog.
I said that they were getting on so well that she could go home with him.
I have little girls that would love this dog.
That's a fucking weird looking dog.
It's the perfect dog for people because
face.
it doesn't impose at all. It's like
just a cat.
Do what you want to do.
She's a little sweetie. She's a little sweetie pie.
With big Popeye arms.
Oh yeah. These are like chicken that I want to eat.
How old is she now, dude?
I think 2.
2 years
She's
old.
so weird looking. Hi. Oh my gosh.
Hey weirdo.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, weirdo?
She's like looking into your eyes.
How's the weirdo business treating you?
Weirdo. How dare you? Is Joey on stage right now?
Yeah. What's going on? Am I
Joey's
next?
on, then you, and then
me?
Joe.
All right. I'll do a quick set because we're running late.
You just gotta.
It's almost midnight already.
I'm supposed to go to that party.
There's a party?
Yeah.
There's a party on a Wednesday night?
Yes. It's an anniversary. It's
that's not like Los Angeles.
Pooba anniversary.
Dane Cross is here, if you know him. He's a male porn star.
Nope.
Dane Cross?
Yeah. I already made a joke about him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, where have you been?
Well, I've been out of the room.
Oh. Don't worry about it.
You brought a male porn star
No,
he
just introduced himself to me, and I'm like, oh, I know you. You're the one that always contacts my ex-girlfriend.
Okay, we got personal here.
See?
I'm tapping out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go watch Joey Diaz and do my set.
Bye, Joe Rogan.
See ya.
All right, Joe Rogan, thank you. Joe can be found, where he can be found, in his bat cave.
Bye.
No, but we should...
Does that mean I'm not going on, Brian?
No, you are going on.
No, he's just going to go watch Joey
He's going to watch Joey.
Be fucking awesome.
But then there's going to be me.
Huh?
Joe has to sit through me, too.
Yeah, he will.
Okay.
All right, but Doug Benson, we might come back in a bit. Who knows? But let's not make any promises.
No promises.
Dana, we need to do a Triple X squad maybe this weekend or something.
I know. People keep harassing me about it.
I know.
Are you going to be here? Because you've been in half of them.
I want to be in all of them, but it's a scheduling issue.
I know. We don't even have our own schedules.
I got to go out of town and do some shows this weekend.
Where are you going to go this weekend?
I'm in Cleveland tomorrow night.
Ohio.
At Hilarities.
Ooh,
and I always say they should open up a strip club called Hilarititties. and then on Saturday and Sunday I'm in Toledo, Ohio.
Oh.
And on Friday I'm going to Sandusky because I love amusement parks, and they have an amusement park there called Cedar Point.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the best one ever.
Doesn't that have a giant wooden...
It has a lot of
roller coaster.
It has a lot of roller coasters. The largest wooden roller coaster.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm playing.
Doug, then you.
So no, Joey's not even on yet.
No, Aiko's not going up.
Aiko's on.
Oh, she's on right now.
Joey's not even on yet.
Who put her up?
I don't know. She said she wasn't going to go up, but
She's on stage, dude.
all right.
Shit's going crazy in the ice house.
Hey, Joe, I don't have to go on if you're anxious to go on.
No, it's not that I'm anxious to go on. It's almost 2 hours.
I know.
I thought we had enough people on the show.
No, hey, Joey, we started at 10:35.
I'll just do a few minutes. I'll just do like 5 minutes.
We're good. We have the same amount of comics we usually.
Old now.
We have the same amount of comics that we always have.
But Joe wants to go on. He wants to do like 45 minutes.
No, he thought we started at 10. So he's like, oh, it's already almost 12.
Well, whenever you started, it is late.
It's 10:35 is what time we started. So.
I kind of have to go.
Doggy.
All right, so
Dana has to go.
Dana, we're gonna get
I
back
said
to
that I
the
would go and show my cute face at this party.
Yeah, well,
I was gonna go and like get my picture taken. Do I look cute today? Look, I got my nails done.
Oh, they're adorable.
They're turquoise.
Follow Dana Dearmond. Follow Doug Benson on Twitter. Follow PeteeC. Follow Tony Hinchcliffe. Follow Dom Irerra. Follow Ian Edwards. Follow Brody Stevens and Joey Diaz. And I'm Redban, and that's Twixy Vixen on Twitter.
Twixy.
Not the other Vixen. All right, thank you guys.